7?
I think it's 8.
Oh, well. All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are the Improv Bagel, and we're on episode, I think, 8. Because wasn't the last time
7 or 8?
7 or 8. We'll post it very shortly. But my name is Phil. I'll be your host today, and we got over here the always lovely Dylan.
Dylan, hello. Welcome.
My co-host. Oh, and over here, trying not to be obvious about his choice in beverage containers, is Wesley Swedenberg. That's right.
Hello, hello.
Cool. Common cast member here, and of course to my side, the always lovely and fabulous, gentle and in nature. We got
Dylan,
Tito.
right?
I'm sorry, Dylan Dameron. We got Tito Dameron over here.
Hi, everybody.
We're on episode 8, guys.
Episode 8. I knew I
8.
was right.
And then
Dang.
immediately following this is Burnt Bagel
It's
episode 3.
That's right, Burnt Bagel episode 3. So make sure you stick around there where we get way more suggestions. We go
Ooh.
way more off the road, and we get way more X-rated.
Burnt Bagel is basically the NSFW of Improv Bagel.
Sure. What's
Yeah.
I mean,
NSFW?
not safe for work.
Ah, there we go. That's
Yeah.
good. I like
think.
that.
What do you think?
Don't watch this at work, Mom.
Speaking of, I got to meet your mother.
You did, but before we get to
How,
that,
how did you meet his mother?
before we get to that, I do want to introduce, of course, up in the skies, up in the heavens, always watching down and blessing our improv. We got a special guest new to the improv. Poseidon's brother-in-law, Hermes. Say hello, Hermes. Hermes will be like right over here. Oh, I think Hermes is talking, but there's.
Oh, we
nothing
need
coming out.
we need both mics on. There you go.
There we go. Ah, it's his first.
There he is.
He's right there. All right. Cool. Have you produced anything before, Mr. Hermes?
I mean, in my younger days, it was on porn, but
Ah. I love how he plays with his horns. And his beard slowly falls down.
Hermes, I have a question. When you are when you're picking up your kids from school, what do the other parents have to say about you? I mean, those horns they could be provocative or be considered something else.
well, usually someone tries to shoot me because I think I'm a buffalo at first.
Ah.
As I'm driving a car, so it works out pretty well.
Okay.
Ah, well, thank you so much, Hermes. Thank you for being a part of it. So, yes, you guys did meet my mother.
Yes, yes. Did you meet his mother also, both of you?
Well, you've met her
Yeah,
before.
yeah, I've met her
Yeah,
before.
I had never met her before.
Yeah, no.
No?
No. Or did I meet the other mother?
Yeah, how many moms do you have now?
I
God
usually
damn
have
it.
one.
Okay.
Biological.
You don't have any mothers on retainer?
No mothers, or no, yeah,
Just
mothers
on,
from
on,
another.
on like
mother.
the backbench?
Or I think
None
I
that
met Danielle's
accepted.
mom.
You probably have, which is
Yeah,
who.
and I thought I
Dylan
also thought she was your mom.
Did you really?
You
But I
say
didn't
that.
introduce. But I didn't introduce.
Yeah, you
But
didn't
he
make an
stayed
ass
silent.
of yourself.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this on
I don't know if we
on
did.
Improv Bagel before?
We might not have. Why don't you fill in?
Yeah,
what
so
happened exactly?
I was with my betrothed Jessica, and I
Betrothed.
think Wes, were you there?
I was around.
You
yeah,
were there,
I
and then
witnessed
I can't remember if there was anybody else there. Maybe no, I think it was just us 3, and we were getting ready for a B Team show.
Mhm.
My favorite improv group, the Hive.
That's how I feel. That's how we all feel.
We all miss Will Bolt.
And I saw a brown family
Mhm.
like standing in a line basically,
Mhm.
and it was the
As
only
brown
other
families
people.
tend to
Yeah,
do,
as brown
yes.
families do. They're not like white families. White families really kind of like it's a mishmash
yeah,
mess.
they
Yeah.
kind of like express their privilege and stuff, and just
Yeah.
go to the front of the line.
Yeah, the brown families are really organized. In
Yeah.
other words, so they're in a line. It was a family of brown, and I thought, and I recognized a couple
Uh-huh.
of them. One of which was your sister,
Uh-huh.
who may or may not be watching us. She usually is.
She said she'll
So I said
continue
hi to
so-
her, and then I said hi to your girlfriend,
Mhm.
and then there was like 4 other people, and so I introduced myself to each one of them and was making jokes, pretending that I was you. I was like, oh, so you might like there must be pictures of me all over your house and stuff, and they were like laughing and whatever,
Yeah.
having a good old time. I find out like 3 to 4 weeks later at your birthday
Yes.
party that that Danielle just let me sit there and look like an asshole.
And everybody too, apparently, because even
Everybody.
Jess, your girlfriend, said like, "Yeah, I knew that
That
those were Danielle's parents, not
family.
Phil's."
Well, I don't get it.
And my
I just
sister
don't
knew it
get
too. And I think you even told
I
me
didn't
this
know either,
story
so.
one time too, and I just was like,
I
I just kept my mouth shut. I was just like,
Let
I just
Dylan-
yes. It's like nobody's correcting him.
Don't yes
I'm not
and
gonna
that. That is not.
I wanted
not
to
a
just
yes
keep it
and.
going.
I don't want it.
That's awesome. But then you did actually meet my real mom. I made it a point. I was like, you know what, this poor guy, he probably should meet my
Yeah,
real
you were
mom.
holding her by the wrist.
I was like, come here,
You're
mommy.
you're pulling her towards
Swinging
me
your arms.
this last weekend. Yeah, she was a nice lady. I
Yeah.
feel like I was being overwhelming. I mean, I think
really?
I'm an overwhelming person maybe to begin with, but I was overwhelming to your mother, who
Really?
is she a little bit more quiet of a
Yeah,
person?
she's very. Yeah. We're
Okay.
all very introverted.
Yeah.
quiet
so
people.
I,
I
think
mean, like,
I kept
they
like
could
doing
joke
this at her. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's this brown man doing towards me?
Yeah. So that was fun. It was nice. She was a lovely lady.
She's very nice. I like my mom.
Yeah, Dylan, I have noticed that you bring people into a conversation if they're sort of out of it. Like
Do
if
you?
someone, well, like
You
if
notice
it's
that?
someone who like that's just standing around, we haven't really been introduced or whatever. You'll be like, "Hey, get in this conversation." If there's like a group,
Yes.
and then there's
Yeah.
like someone just standing around.
yeah, try to be inclusive.
that's
As, a,
always
as a
good.
person who's like, would you describe yourself as introverted or extroverted?
Oh, introvert.
Okay, so like as an introverted person, do you appreciate when Dylan does that sometimes, or are you kind of just like, Dylan, let me stand against this wall?
Leave me
Uh,
alone.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Well, I
actually.
don't know if it. I suppose it probably happened to me when we first met, but I
You
don't-
you remember when we first met?
Oh,
oh,
What happened?
I don't know.
you just
No,
said I was about
you-
to hear
you
an answer
just-
to my
yeah,
question,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
guess we'll just move on.
No, I don't know. Well, I feel like
Just
I
jumped.
sort of, step out of conversations purposefully.
Oh,
'cause I like
you're right. I
listening.
do this to you a lot. Even on this,
Yeah.
even on Improv Bagel and Burt Bagel, I'm like, so Wesley. Like,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
Oh,
I,
yeah,
always-
but-
Yeah.
I really
Yeah, I
like-
don't mind that.
Well,
But,
I also
yeah.
like you're a huge mystery to me, so I need to learn everything I can
You
about
just like
you.
everything you do.
This
is like
happened to me
little-
on Monday though, because the Rick and Morty truck was in town.
Uh-huh.
Rick Mobile. Have you guys
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
this? And I was standing in line, and I was like, God, I'm sweating balls out here. And I looked at it was just Scott and I standing in line,
Yeah.
and I was like, is that an expression still? And then I heard from behind me this little girl's voice going, not really. And I turn around, it's one of my students who I just met like the week before.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's like the first week,
Yeah.
school's back in session. I'm like, oh, hey. I didn't remember her name, so I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
skipped it. We talked for like 5 minutes. Scott stood straight ahead, and we were like behind him. And like every once in a while, I would turn around and kind of like maybe say a word or two.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually I was like, okay, I'm learning all of your names.
Uh-huh.
I was like, and I said one name and it was wrong, and then I said the second name, and she's like, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said her name, and I said Scott, her name, and then
Uh-huh.
Scott's like, oh, hey. And then like
He
continue to
just
stare
immediately-
forward. It was pretty awkward actually. Like
Really?
yeah. I was trying to like
trying to be inclusive.
inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy because I was very shy growing up. It was nice every now and then to be included, but there were sometimes it's like, I want no part of this conversation, and people would bring me in. It's like, I don't have an opinion on the Red Sox or like football. Like, I don't care about this.
Have you ever done the other way around? I was in I'm not naysaying Elena here at all. I love Elena.
wow,
She was,
this is getting deep. Here.
wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
She was talking about something, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember thinking, I don't want to be in this conversation anymore. And
Uh-huh.
and Kevin was kind of like
Which can happen.
next to us. Kevin Branster was kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
next to us, and so I was like, hey, Kevin, what do you think about? And then Kevin started getting into it, and I literally went,
You just like backed yourself out of the
yeah, and I was like,
conversation.
yes, I fucking did it. It was really fun.
You did something similar where like you were having a conversation with Elena, and she was giving some opinion that she held about something.
There's been a
and-
few of those,
yeah,
yes.
and you just thought to yourself like, no, wait, no, that doesn't make sense, and I'm not going to let her get away with it. So you just went, nope. Mm-mm. And she's like, wait, no, hold on a second. Nope.
You just like cut her off. at the
Usually I
pass.
let it go, but I just started noping her.
Yeah.
I don't know if she loved it. Hello, Pathfinder.
Hello. All right.
It was funny. It was fun.
Joey, I always forget to do this, but I never introduce scenes or like introduce exactly what we're doing. It's like we are going to be periodically jumping into scenes throughout the time, but I think just for this one, hi Michelle, I think taking a bit of Improv for Humans exactly, and it's like, okay, how about we do some scenes based off those suggestions? Just setting ourselves up a little more rather.
Yeah.
I was thinking
We're
like that'd be
figuring
a
out
good
this
idea.
rhythm.
Exactly. So
let's give it a shot.
Let's go ahead and jump into some scenes here.
Nope.
But Mary, I really want you to meet my mom. I mean, it would mean so much to me if you.
Nope.
Look, Mary, I mean, like we've been together for a while. And it would just mean the world to me. Just come on, she's just right over there.
Nope.
How about this? We'll go ahead and watch. We'll watch The Office tonight. I know how much you love watching reruns. You love Michael Scott and all those guys. How about we'll watch that tonight, okay? We don't have to watch my, Parks and Rec. We'll just watch that. But you just got to come over here and meet my mom.
For Parks and Rec.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
For The Office.
For The Office.
All right. So, Mom, this is Mary.
Hey, I've heard a lot about you. Hi.
Told her how
Hi.
much you love seaweed wraps.
Love seaweed wraps.
Nope.
I have some in the pantry.
Mary, you love
Nope.
Mary, you love the pantry and you love seaweed wraps.
I feel like maybe we're not meant to be. You know, not every mom likes another person.
But Mom, I really want you to get to know her, though. I mean, like, she loves crocheting just like you do, and she has, like, an affinity towards Kirby when she
Kirby?
plays Smash Brothers.
Wow.
Isn't that right, Mary?
That's true. I do like Kirby. I like to inhale your character and then get their power and play with them.
I love playing with my son.
It's true. We
He
play it all the
introduced me.
time.
Nope.
He-
What? Yes, she loves playing with me, Mary. It's true.
Hey, you know what? Why don't when I was a kid, whenever I felt angsty and stressed, I know some warm pastries always got my sociability going.
Cut to that.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you. Mary, spit out your gum, please.
Cut back.
Cut back.
Mary, I know you'll love these pastries.
Nope. Cut back to just after we ate pastries.
And see.
Okay. My goodness. I have to say, that is on me. I was like, that was the thing. Somebody saying nope really strongly, but that's a hard scene to start off
hard
and
to
play.
do.
Because then
Yeah.
I'm just being an asshole improv partner.
it works.
But, like,
I mean-
there can be a way to play it that I was struggling to
Yeah,
find
I
a
mean,
way.
like that. I don't know. I feel is like very simple because it's like if you keep saying nope, it's like my job is easy. I'm just gonna keep giving you things, and all you have to
Yeah,
say
the
is
game
no.
is
then
pretty
established right at
I
the
started
beginning.
feeling bad, like I should say
Like,
more than nope, which goes back to rehearsal last night. Where it was like, no, Tito, stop overthinking it.
Yeah. It's like you could have just said nope, or you could have found new ways to say nope, or you could have
Yep.
just like shook your head on a podcast, which is always natural. But you know,
Yeah.
quit shaking your head at me. It's something like that. So
Have you guys ever been in a situation where, I guess you said it a little bit earlier, but where, you just really didn't want to be there because either you didn't care about the topic or you were uncomfortable, or
yeah,
maybe a memorable one for
Let
you?
me think if I have a memorable one.
Wait, is this in relation to what exactly? Just any conversation?
Just like conversations. Like,
noping?
have you ever been dragged into a conversation? How about you, Tita? Have you? Because you're pretty. You don't mind any
Conversation.
topics.
That's
you
true.
can like bullshit your way through anything. Which I feel actually, I
That's
feel
how I got here.
confident in my
That's how I
ability
got
to bullshit my way through things.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any topic that you've ever been pulled into and it's like, wow, I need to check myself out of this one?
Okay, maybe this isn't like the best corollary I can find to what you're setting up, but this is what came to mind.
Do it.
There's I have an experience with women where because I'm not good at like flirting and trying to have sex with a woman. Because I just never developed those like skills, those like
basic.
I'm gonna like get into like manly hunting mode or whatever.
So you've never been skilled at picking up girls?
Never.
Okay.
Never, because I've always felt when I was younger I was very awkward and nervous.
Yeah.
And I was raised by 3 generations of women. So like I
feminism.
exactly. So I was always just like, oh, like. What I don't want to like upset you. Like, what would you like to do? Like, oh, you don't want to do that? Let's not do that then. Then we just sit in silence because whatever. But what ends up happening?
It's like you never made a strong choice, would you say, in a way?
Yeah, because
like,
I don't want to
kiss you. Yeah.
Rapey.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah.
But what has always happened, near 100% of the time when I've like gotten a woman alone, we've like gone
this
back
does not sound
to her
rapey
car
at all.
or a place or something. Like I'll be like I can just converse, I mean, very natural. But when we're in that state where like I need to like focus,
you're
and
like
try and
now
get something.
the pressure's on. Like this is the moment.
Like I need to like make a move, and I don't because I want to be polite. And so almost every single girl I've ever been with has always asked me like, "Are you gay?" I'm like, "No."
Me too. Me too.
The weakest high five ever. It's just like
Super gay high five.
But it was it's not that like I have an issue with being called gay. It's just that that's a frustrating to hear over and over and over from like women you are attracted to.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't understand. You just like not acting manly enough for me. I'm like, well, I managed to get all the way back here.
Yeah.
And I can't make it the
You
rest
just
of the way.
can't seal the deal.
And so like it's always like, well, clearly by that question I have failed in some way. Like I find it difficult
I
to like
failed
bring it
as
back
a
together.
man.
I know. So like let's just unpack this and open it up and be like, well, this is why I am this way. And then we have like a super deep, interesting, emotional conversation that doesn't lead to sex at all.
But it's like you just don't make that connection to like be I don't know.
Wes is a huge womanizer. I mean, when I met you,
let's do a scene off of that.
Want to do a scene of Wes's?
Well, no, we just talked about.
I was like, that would be a good one. Yeah. All right. We now take you to another scene. We now take you to a pickup in progress.
hey,
Hi.
I just saw you sitting across the room, and you looked
Yeah.
lonely.
Yeah, I am a little lonely.
I could tell because there's nobody near you.
Yeah, I got my coffee, and I strategically sat here right across from you for a reason.
What reason? What reason might that be?
I don't know. Maybe maybe we could talk.
Is that a knot in your hair?
No, is it?
Okay.
No.
Mint caramel frappuccino for Daryl. Soy.
I ordered it with regular. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
Sure.
Look, I want you to take me right here. I want you to take me right here. I've seen you look at me every day. Every day when we're in this coffee shop. Just take me right now.
Where?
Right now in this cafe. I want you to take me.
Where?
Take me all the way.
I thought maybe you just wanted to talk or something because I saw you looking at me.
No, I need human connection. I need human connection right now. I'm wearing a bikini. I'm trying to get your attention, okay?
Excuse me, ma'am. I couldn't help but notice your excellent bikini. I don't know if you know my European Speedos, but I was just gonna head over to the pool if you wanted to join me.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
high five. Yes.
No.
going?
Is it,
Really?
we were talking, and I feel like
Oh,
you.
that's so cute. That's cute.
Kind of
anyway, so if you want to jump into my Porsche,
Yeah,
got
I
a
guess.
convertible.
Daryl, what, dude? I've seen you come out here every time and just stare at that woman. You just let that happen? Come on, man. You gotta get out there and make a move. You gotta make a choice, okay? Look, like you be like a bear in the wilderness. Like stand on your hind legs and like, you know,
Roar!
intimidate the European man in the Speedo. Like win her back.
I can't. He's really big. He's wearing a Speedo. I could tell.
Well, yeah, because he said because he's wearing a Speedo. Look, my father gave me this katana.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna grab my coffee. Oh wow, you boys better play nice with that sword there.
You got it. Here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Black, no cream, no sugar.
The way
Tall
a man,
boy.
the way a man needs it. A good
I
man.
understand it.
Hey, do you need another high five, little kid? Here you
No,
go.
I don't.
Here you go.
You don't need to kill him. Just threaten him.
There you go.
Listen,
Right. Yeah. Oh, yes.
sir,
Mm-hmm.
Mister,
You could call me Jake.
Mr. J,
Jake.
sir. Listen. I have been staring at this woman for many weeks, 5 weeks to be exact, and I think she's pretty.
Are you gay? I thought you were gay.
No, you don't even know me.
Well, I just saw how
don't
you're
e-
looking at the barista. I mean,
You don't
like,
even
there's
know
a
me.
spark.
He's a nice guy.
He looks nice.
Got my order wrong, but he's nice.
Well, you should see how he stares at you.
That doesn't look like the stare of somebody that likes me.
Oh,
I
sorry.
mean, he's nice. Anyways,
Look, do you need change or something? Is that what this is about?
no, I am not. I'm not homeless. Well, I feel homeless because I have a home without a woman.
Oh my God! Do you need money for therapy? You need a maid?
Mate, probably, but that's not what I'm looking. Listen, I'm looking for love and affection, and it's hard for me to tell Samantha that.
Who's Samantha?
I'm Samantha.
Oh, hey, babe. I was just gonna change your name to Janice.
You're just another one of those dumb guys.
What? Oh, hey! Slapping my
Take
perfect.
me right here, Derek. Take me. Just say anything.
I like the small of your back.
That's good enough. Okay.
And see.
That sounds about right. That's how my interactions usually go.
We were able to figure it out. I feel like Wes, how are your dating skills, if you don't mind me?
Oh, they're the best.
No.
Well, can
I'm
I
the
tell?
most awkward man on the earth. Probably not the most awkward, but if it was a scale
Second.
from 1 to 10, it'd be an 8.5.
You think
I'm
you're?
guessing-
You think you're 8.5 awkward? Wait, with women or in general, or what are we talking here?
Oh. Well, probably in general, right?
In general,
I
an
feel pretty
8.5?
awkward most of the time.
Do you?
I mean, I know you pretty well now, and I don't feel that, but then again,
Well,
I feel like I'm pretty awkward in general too.
Well,
so.
I definitely have made a lot of progress.
Mhm.
Let's put
Okay,
that
yeah.
on the table. Like, even 5 years ago,
Mhm.
it was just, I couldn't even, approach human women.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was just like petrified. I couldn't even approach people.
Yeah.
I
Let
was,
alone women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people in general, because
Like,
I was just so socially awkward.
Mhm.
So I've made a ton of progress.
That's good. Do you think like improv and stuff was like the key to getting you out of that, or it's just like your focus is like today I'm gonna go out and I am going to talk to a stranger?
I've always thought about like what has made the progress, and it's probably just been exposure to people.
You're exposing yourself to
surrounded.
people.
Yeah, I've been exposing myself to people.
This is how
A
dating
quick
works,
flash,
right?
yeah. Here's
Wes
my
would
shirt.
crush with a Freddie Mercury stash.
Yeah.
Says Ask a Pathfinder.
What is that?
You would crush.
What
Just
is
like
a
a-
Freddie Mercury stash?
Oh.
Just a
Yes.
single porn star like
Right.
esque mustache.
Yes.
I can see it.
So, what have you been?
It's
What have you
probably
been doing?
just
What have you been doing differently?
just being around human beings. Because I remember when I first started going to bars and like parties and stuff, and just feeling awkward and just feeling that dread in my chest. Like I couldn't even. It's a terrible feeling. And then after a while, I could just say to myself, like, I don't have to talk to anyone if I don't want to. I could just go stand over there and be fine with that.
It relieves a lot of pressure when you're just like,
don't take it so seriously.
It is weird how like when you like take that pressure off, it's like, why am I overthinking this thing so much? Like, nobody cares that much.
Hi, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Carl. Carl, thank you so much for coming. Carl, listen, we've had a few issues with Wes in class.
Oh yeah.
He's very quiet. He's very quiet.
That sounds pretty typical of my son.
I see. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. That's not the problem that we've been having.
Oh, well, I just thank you for the invite to...
What?
Thank you for the invite to speak with you. I am...
Of course.
I'm enjoying that. Thank you.
I am glad to hear it. I am... You know, it's we don't always have parents that are engaged. I'm glad that you're happy to be here. Anyways, the point, Wes is at an age where he's starting to show effect. He's starting to be interested, and he just takes his shirt off.
Oh wow, that's pretty unfortunate that my son does that, but that technique has been passed down from Swedenborg to Swedenborg, where we just...
This apple tree doesn't grow far from the ground, then.
No. So, like, whenever we get into a pinch, we just kind of, we do what we have to do.
Well, are you saying that you just, not only when... You don't... Carl, you don't need to do that. Okay?
I just, it was an example and also an
So it's not just for
intimidation.
showing affection. Anytime you feel...
Gets me out of any sticky situations. If I don't want to pay a parking ticket, it usually throws off the officers.
We cut to that moment.
Woo, woo, woo! Excuse me, sir. This is somewhere... You know, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, officer.
Cut that. Wow, that is... I have to say that's surprising to hear that works. That's effective. Okay.
Well, the Swedenborgs evolved from birds, and that was just something that we kept in our lineage. In our evolutionary trait, we would just, instead of puffing out our chest and exposing our feathers, we would puff out our chest hair and expose our manliness.
Okay, Carl, I'm glad that you're feeling comfortable enough to share your whole family lineage with me. But I want you to understand, like,
I brought you a
the
copy.
issue. What was that?
I brought you a copy of the Swedenborg legacy.
Thank you. This is a beautiful crest that you have here. This is a badger being skewered by a tree branch.
Yes, the Swedenborgs love to take down badgers.
Okay,
Dad. Is your meeting almost over?
It's almost over, Wes.
Perfect. Listen, the point is that it is inappropriate for him to be taking his shirt off. Maybe you can just teach him just how to talk to... What? Oh, hell. I feel uncomfortable.
Good job, Wes.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, enough with this school business. How about we go get some ice cream?
Okay. I laid an egg.
You... Good boy.
That's another thing I've been wanting to bring up. I can't believe that was second on my priority list. But your son has been laying eggs.
Well,
and it's a little unnerving.
He's going through the Swedenborg change. I remember when I laid an egg and had young Wesley here.
Cut to that.
Oh, wow. Would you look at that?
Woo,
Cut back.
Yeah, but he's just going through the change. That's why he's looking for a mate right now to help, raise the young Swedenborg.
Well, perhaps he'd be better at a different school. is what I'm getting to, because it sounds like there's going to be no progress made here. Perhaps just you can. I'm a grown man. I don't understand what it's supposed to do. You're just puffing your chest out. Like, listen, get out of my office, okay? Here's a list of farms that you can take your son to. My hair.
Eat him, Dad.
They eat him, and then they fly out the window.
Come on, son. Let's go poop on somebody's nice Chevy.
Okay, Dad.
Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, damn it.
Woo, woo.
It's the cops.
Now, what is this? I see you boys are pooping on a shit. Whoa, never mind.
And see. Is that true of the Swedenborg?
Yeah.
You're 100%.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, indeed. One brother.
One brother?
Mm-hmm.
Is he younger or older?
Younger.
He's younger? How old is he?
23.
23?
Yes.
And you're 24?
25.
You're 25.
Yes.
What is he like?
He's his brother. I don't know. We have a lot
in common.
Yeah, in common. But he's more of an extrovert and like really talkative and.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like, have you ever found your way, like yourself wishing there was a way to like steal some of his essence, like you like could like just like eat a part of his body,
or wake up one morning and your body switched?
Like,
yeah.
Like you wear
Not
your
really.
glasses.
No.
I guess I wasn't really asking about essence. I guess I just want to know if you ever thought about killing your brother. I guess that was really what the question was. I know I had to just like dress it up.
To get it out of there.
Straight murder.
Are you guys close?
Yeah. Yeah. We lived together for like a while.
Oh, like outside of your parents?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he just
You were
moved out
roommates.
Where'd he go?
to the west side with his friend.
Really?
Are you
Does
jealous?
he live around? Because I live on the west side too. Well, wait, maybe we'll say.
Oh
this
yeah,
off
you
the
guys
podcast.
probably live like right next to each other.
Ah,
Yeah,
we'll talk about this.
He likes the west side more. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I like the
side.
west side more.
Whatever
Oh.
side west is on. Do you mind if I
have
bring
really
something
nice
up real
nipples.
quick though? With Wes, like, I don't know. I think Wes, you're a bit of a ladies' man, and you don't know it.
I would
just
would
remember-
agree with that.
Is that
I would
true?
agree
What
with
Well,
happened?
I
that.
What
just
happened?
remember one time, like we were. I don't know if you're comfortable with me bringing this up for
Please,
when you were dating
please.
that one girl for a while for
With the-
Rumble,
with the
the first
blonde
round of
curly hair?
Rumble. I'm not trying to get into any details
Get
at
into
all.
details.
But
All right.
there was one time, like, do you mind if I bring it up? Well, I don't know if like there was anything. It's just like,
It's a long time ago.
oh no, it was just interesting because it's like this very, very attractive girl who came in to do choreography when we did a show I won't even mention again because I did mention it once. We were doing choreography for the opening of the show, and we had this really good-looking girl, and like after everything was said and done, she just went over to Wes and started talking with him. And then they walked out together, and then after that, like they were dating for like weeks or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like, and it was just weird because it's like after that, it's like I never saw them like apart. Really, she just was
There.
fixated on him.
I think when we were on the student improv team, you were dating a pretty attractive woman also at that time. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, you really, you're a sneaky boy.
Yeah,
You're a sneaky boy.
Wes gets 11.
Sneaky boy.
Okay, moving on, everyone.
Moving on. Something else.
Hey, Dylan, how's your pickup game? Like you've been in. How long is your relationship?
How's your
Like
pickup been for
7?
the last 7 years?
Yeah, how has it been?
Pretty bad because I usually lead with the fact that I'm dating somebody.
You never open with that.
Have you
one.
guys ever?
always
Because
close with
I've
that.
done this. Like I've walked up to a person and like, "Hey, are you dating anybody?"
Uh-huh.
Like that. It never worked.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that. I always
It doesn't
thought-
sound like it would.
I
but-
like that. You said it with such confidence, like you were going to be like, guys, you won't believe, but this method works.
No. No, I did say it with confidence. Yeah, but it did never
It
work.
still never worked.
Yeah. Well, they were always dating somebody.
Yeah, because they don't necessarily, they don't necessarily want to date.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Let's skip all the fun aspects of getting to know one another. Just jump right
Let's
to
just break
dating.
the
I watched a
ice
guy
and-
do it once right in front of me, and it was like it was pretty good. I was like, man, I would have. He walked up to this girl, and he's like, and like everybody was staring at this girl. She's really attractive, sitting by herself and like laying and reading a book or something.
Yeah.
But it was just like in the grass
like,
area.
like an attractive woman does.
Yeah.
We're all like in the
Normal.
grass area of the school I used to go to in LA. And this guy walked up to her and he's like, hey, listen, do you know where the library is? I'm like, I'm new here, so I don't. And she's like, oh, it's right over there. He's like, where? And she's like, oh, well, if you pass, you're going to pass this building and then that and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and then like a minute and a half of explanation, maybe not that much.
Yeah,
but she's explaining it to him. And he's just staring at her going, yeah, okay. And then she's done explaining. She's like, so you get it? And he's like, yeah, I actually know where it is. I just wanted an excuse to talk to you. And I was like, oh, God damn it. He's so good. He's so
smooth.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was really attractive
He's
dude
so
too. And
hot.
she's like, sorry, I'm dating somebody, which is probably.
Oh, so it didn't work for him either.
No, but I was like,
But
God.
you just admired his
Oh, so-
confidence
I
to like
did.
come up with like such a just I don't know, a different
a
approach.
failed
of-
method.
Yeah. Where's the
I'm
thing?
sure it has to work sometime.
Where's the
but-
men's restroom? I gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
No, that was the start of the scene.
Oh, okay. I was just like, Jesus.
Excuse me, where's the men's restroom?
Oh, it's just down the hall.
I gotta piss.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. You just are really straightforward, aren't you?
Yeah, could you tell that I'm like really into you?
Oh yeah, I could see like your massive erection. It's just
Yeah, that's when I gotta pee. When I actually have a real one, it's twice as big.
whoa. My gosh. You know, all these guys have been just trying to get to know me and like asking what my interests are and such. and
No,
I'm
I
just
actually like to be like straightforward. Like, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom?
Thank you. Are you seeing anybody right now?
No. Well,
Oh, wow.
well, like there's Becca and there's Samantha, but
Ooh.
it's
Do
basically
you
like
have room
not
for
even.
a third?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Do
Yeah.
you mind if I just like follow you?
Yeah, to
Like-
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if I'm like your Pikachu to your
You're basically a Pikachu to my Ash.
Squirtle, I was gonna say, because you gotta pee, of course.
Hey, listen, I like you. All right.
Sorry.
You don't need to do that. You've already like caught my interest.
Okay.
You've got what it got.
Okay. All right. I just get really nervous. I get really nervous around really.
Hey, listen,
really
I get
ugly
it.
guy.
I know. I got this. I'm sorry. What?
What? Well, you just got like the man boobs and like the weird, polo shirt.
Yeah, but listen, I make
It
up for it.
doesn't fit.
It's my confidence.
It's working really good. So yeah, I'll just follow you. Right.
Are we going to the bathroom or not?
Gotta catch 'em all. I'll teach you and you teach me. Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Pokemon.
I gotta play that theme song every time I go piss.
Oh, I love that theme song. Look, this is really nice. I just
Do you want to meet Samantha, the other girls? I already forgot their names.
It's Becca and Samantha.
Becca and Samantha. Yeah, they're back at the dorm room. We could just walk a hip-scoption and jumps. Hey, Becca, Samantha,
Hi.
meet the new bitch.
Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
you could call me Raichu.
Tina.
Tina Raichu.
Tina Raichu.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, powder my nose. I'm just gonna go powder my nose.
Yeah,
Okay,
go powder
excuse
it.
me.
You gotta go powder your vagina.
Oh, wait. You're not
Okay.
gonna. You guys aren't gonna. You're not going with them.
Yo,
Hey.
what's up? I hear you rolling with a pretty good crew, women.
Yep.
You know what? I just got a new one. I just got a Trina.
A Trina.
What?
Trina, go!
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. She's totally got the got.
Do you
could
wait?
throw out.
what? I'm gonna have to battle her.
Go Tina
Choose
Raichu.
me.
What is? Oh,
I'll be your.
all right, Samantha, Jinx, go.
Tina, you sass.
Oh my god, I freaking hate you right now. You're such a jack.
Samantha. Use
It's
Samantha,
fine, babe. You
use
do it. You do the commands.
use smack.
No, Trina.
It was very effective.
Take that, bitch.
What do I do?
Trina, that was a critical hit. Oh my God.
What do you want me to do?
We gotta escape.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
It's not working.
Left B. Escape.
Oh,
She's
it's not
running away.
working.
Get that bitch.
Oh. Wait, we're still here because, like I said 3 times, it's not
working.
working.
We're still
Back.
Oh,
train a defensive maneuver.
Palm Pilot.
Give me that.
She
Samantha,
checked
you
my
steal.
butt. She's-
Samantha, use
still-
crunch. Crunch that
You know what? I'm gonna have to go to my reserves. Feminism, go. Empowerment. I choose you.
I don't need you men. Goodbye.
Let's go. It was
Oh.
very effective.
Whoa,
God damn it.
man! I caught that woman on Lomas. Yeah, I used a master ball because she was really hot. I was like, ain't no way I'm gonna get this with a regular ball.
Yeah, I saw her over at the gym.
Well, you
What are you doing?
no,
Gotta
Where's
catch
Where's the
'em
bathroom
all.
at?
where's the bathroom?
Pokemon.
Let's see. That was fun.
I was really confused when you said that. I was like, oh, it's a Pokemon reference.
Well, because it was
Pokemon
already,
girlfriends. It was established. I don't know. I thought that was so fun.
Yeah, that's a fun, weird thing.
I was like, well, you're the trainer. You got to give me something. And you're like,
Wait, me?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was like, well, you had, what was the first one? It was like, you
Trina.
sass. Yeah,
You
yeah.
sass.
I was like, that was great. It took me a second. I can't remember all
I
the
feel like that was like a
fun
little
stuff.
money because you had like more than 4 characters happening.
Yeah.
That was a lot of characters.
Yeah. Well, we had a
1, 2,
good
3,
thing
4,
going.
5,
It's like
6 characters.
we got too excited. It's like, oh my God, girls fighting as Pokemon. And then it just got too.
Yeah.
But it was so fun.
Way to high road us with your feminism.
Thank you. I had to get that scene out of there. Well, it's
Really-
like, how else to heighten that? I mean, I guess we could have taken the slutty route or something like that. Use high heel slapping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
High heels.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roundhouse heel slap.
So you don't have a very good game of picking up women. I
No,
feel like
I
you just
mean,
kinda you said
I-
like you tried different tactics when you.
Yeah, I mean, like humble brag. I feel like I've been with some pretty attractive women, and kind of like worldly too.
Really?
Like when I reflect on it, like people from Persia,
Whoa.
people from the Mexico,
Whoa.
people. I mean, they're not from there, but that's their ethnicity, right?
Sure, then you're worldly. They're from there, but they've never been.
Hey, I'm Italian. I grew up in the Bronx, never left this 4-block
Oh,
area.
yeah.
I'm worldly.
I'm dating
I'm
a
worldly.
true Italian.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I can't think of like if I have game exactly.
Yes,
But
you do.
I feel like I know when to
You
turn it
do.
on, but I don't know.
How do you turn it on?
Oh, by turning them on. Am I right, everyone?
What are you looking at?
I know. I was like, I'm not even gonna.
From the
I'm not
camera.
gonna look in the camera because
Oh my
I'm
God.
embarrassed by that. Yeah. No, I don't know what it is exactly. It's like I.
Oh, I have a question.
Sure.
Have any of you guys ever gone to someone other than friends for that kind of like? I guess when I'm at like family, have you ever gone like
Have you tried to date
Have
a
I tried
family member?
to date a family member?
no for like advice? Like maybe it was a sibling.
Oh,
or
like have I gone
something?
to like my sisters and like what does a girl want?
Yeah,
Mom,
yeah, yeah.
Mom,
yeah,
what
yeah.
do girls like?
Yeah.
What's a girl need?
Whatever keeps
Keeps
me
me
happy in your arms, and I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a girl. I've never
was
gone
amazing.
to my parents for dating advice ever. I've gone to like some of my cousins
Siblings?
and stuff.
Cousins, okay.
Yeah, and their advice is always, but they're more like hip hop and like gangster and stuff than I am. So their approach
They're
is
more
just, like,
Patrice O'Neill about it.
yeah, Patrice
Hip-hop.
O'Neill. They're more urban. I don't know exactly what you mean.
No,
Um,
Patrice O'Neill's a great comic, but he had
He's
like
great, yeah.
he had like a radio show that was basically like this is how you keep your pimp hand strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And it was just like it
Oh.
was
Never
it was
heard that.
very
It's very
a
patriarchy.
lot of people would
or-
have a lot of issues with it.
I
Yeah,
listened to
yeah.
his WTF podcast about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of my
Yeah.
a lot of female friends might not agree exactly with what he says, but I liked him. I thought he was funny, and he had a good point. But no, but they're
Could have sneaked in your agreement with him at the very end.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I
I'm growing my
Yes,
hands.
and anyway,
So you've gone to your cousins. What are your cousins?
I've gone.
tell
I
you?
mean, like their approach is always just like you gotta like be suave and confident. I'm putting on more of a like Hispanic air on it or whatever. But it's like gotta write her a beautiful note. Like read this poem. It's really good. And you should
read
just-
a poem.
Yeah, or
Read
just
this
like
poem, I
write
wrote
her
you,
a poem.
But
or
then
something
you
like
like hover over her while she's
Yeah.
reading it, so that way you know she read it.
that.
Intimidate
Did you give
her.
her a Dos Equis? Well, maybe not like that extreme, but I
Yo,
feel like
girl,
I've gotten
how
like
old are you? 20. Have this Dos Equis anyways.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like I don't know, just like little things like that. I feel like it's attracting a type of girl that's not my type. Exactly.
Right.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, because
what
I
my type
always
is.
wonder, like, those guys that, like, yell out the car,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, they're catcalling and stuff. And I'm like, who are they yelling for?
Yeah.
There's no person that I personally know that would ever be
Like, be like,
attracted to that.
"Ooh."
But I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
there are
Like,
people out there that
"Ooh."
maybe would.
Yeah, I mean maybe there is.
Yeah.
I don't
wanna
know, but
encourage
like
it.
when I think back of like how I've gotten girlfriends before, like I'm like, wow, I think I really did take like what you. Not what Tito didn't do was like take that leap forward to just like try and like go out of my way. Like one time there was a girl like she left for Arizona for a while and I was like, oh well, now that you're back, let's have a party for you. And I got all my friends to decorate our apartment. My friend made like meatballs
Hold on.
and stuff like that.
Your
and-
apartment.
Yes, the
Okay.
apartment we were
I
all
honestly
sharing.
thought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're gonna be like, and so like I crept
And
into
so
her
I
house.
moved
I knew
in.
where her key was, and I had it set up for a party when she
Welcome
returned.
home, babe. We are now dating. No, but it's like I really went out of my way to
you
like
remember me from
impress her like that.
mathematics?
Do you remember me from Target? Because that's where I met her. And just doing little things like that. But I don't know. It is like weird. It's like I don't know what it is, but it's like when I finally like I find somebody I'm interested in and invested in, it like turns on automatically, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like I'm in like autopilot.
You're just like in that improv.
Yeah.
zone.
Just like, yo, give me a suggestion, girl. What?
Leave.
Leave? Oh, the leaves look so beautiful. I'm gonna rake them up for you, cause I'm that type of man.
Damn, that was smooth.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Give me another one.
No, thank you.
No, thank you to the man upstairs who gave me this horrible scar on my face and making me blush every time I talk to such a beautiful creation. No, thank you for that, but thank you for this goddess.
Damn.
Go ahead, give me another one.
I'm married.
Oh, I'm married? I'm not. It's okay. It's still hot. Let's get together and do it on the side. I don't mind if we do this as a lie, because I'm about you.
Damn it.
Yeah. That's it.
Can we do a scene where Phil West is is setting up the party, getting ready for maybe a
For
first
what?
date?
So me and Wes are getting our apartment ready for a first date.
For their first date?
For our first date together.
Yes.
Is that what you wanted to set up?
Sure.
Okay, I'm thinking we can put the streamers above the windows.
I like that. But I don't know if we're gonna have room to dangle like the confetti I got.
Oh, right.
I was really hoping we could have like, confetti, like a parade theme this year.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, cool.
I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put on some Springsteen right now. Get the mood ready. Oh shoot! Dang it! You know what? I'm gonna go hide behind this couch here.
Phil. Phil.
Surprise!
Oh, you're behind the couch.
I got you.
That was good.
Thank you. Keeping it fresh.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom too now.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see what's in the fridge.
Cool. Hey, be careful, because we have some, like, expired mayonnaise, so try not to use that.
Okay, I'll smell the pickles.
Are they still good?
I think so. I don't know if pickles go bad. I think they're one of those forever foods.
I think it has an expiration date. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're still good. Oh,
I'll go get it.
Okay.
Hi, it's Tom. Again, your downstairs neighbor.
Hey Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hi. I'm assuming you guys are having a date night again.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys maybe want to leave the apartment, and leave the house, and go to something out? Because every time you guys have a date night, you start.
I shut the door.
My ceiling starts
Hey,
leaking from the bathroom.
Hey, so I was thinking this year, why don't we keep our socks on? When we're
Oh,
at
we can
home?
do shock.
Yeah,
We
can
can do
just
shock.
zap each other.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun.
That'd be a fun thing.
Cool. I'm gonna hold on. I'll get this one.
I'm trying to be polite here.
It's Tom again.
I don't know what his problem is.
I don't know.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Clop, clop, clop. Tom goes back downstairs, dejected.
Hey, Wes. Do you mind if I put in a load of laundry? I know we're supposed to be relaxing, but
I don't see why not.
cool. I'm not gonna separate the whites from the darks.
Doesn't matter anyways.
Cool.
It's a myth.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure they myth busted that on Mythbusters.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they put reds and whites in the washing machine.
Did they myth
Put
bust
reds and
without?
whites in a washing machine.
They myth bust without us? Or you watch Mythbusters without us?
Oh my God! Climb, climb, climb.
Hold on. Yes.
Listen, fuckers. I'm getting water on my carpet. Okay?
Well, it sounds
My
like
place
you
is
need
leaking.
to take care of that, don't you?
That's what I'm doing right now. Just go out and have date night outside.
Look, I gotta go take a shit.
No! No! No!
I'm gonna be in the bathroom real quick.
Tom goes back down the stairs, dejected.
I want to go microwave something.
Just don't eat the last pot pie, please. That one I was saving for lunch.
The Sara Lee?
Yeah. Or just go ahead. If you already want it, just take it. It's okay.
These things take a long time. It says to microwave it for 8 minutes.
Hey, it's worth it.
God damn it! Clap, 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 clap.
Do you want to get this?
I'll get this one.
Okay.
Hello. I'm a plumber that's been sent here. Hello, I'm a plumber that's...
Tom, we know it's you. You just have a mustache.
Ah! I spent $7 on the stash.
Hey,
I need to go diarrhea.
Oh, okay.
No! Tom punches the glass out and crawls
Whoa.
into the house.
Phil leaps on top. Wes, get the pitchfork.
I'm using the bathroom.
Damn it.
Tom judo throws him over his body. Listen, Phil. Stop shitting over and over. It's leaking into my house. You want to have a date night, huh? Well, how about these streamers? Rip. Tom rips the streamers down. Oh, how about this pot pie? Smack. It goes on the
that was
floor.
still in the microwave.
Oh, look at this pretty little dog you have. Toss. It goes over the. Looks like the fun's ruined. You should go somewhere else, huh?
Hey, Wes, do you mind dealing with him? I need to throw up right now. He just murdered our dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I also threw that pot pie down. Oh, this jar of pickles.
Hey.
Smash against the wall. Oh, pickles goes bad when it has glass in it.
I was just about to eat that pot pie.
Yeah.
That's how long it took.
What? What took? What are you going to do now?
The pot pie. The pot pie took 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom for 8 minutes.
Well, sorry. Better
Tom,
do
it's
something
not
else.
our fault that your pipe sucked. Why don't you get a plumber?
I'm trying.
You just dress up as plumbers.
It's just a Mario outfit.
Tom, would you maybe like to join us for date night?
Sure.
Cool. Do you need to use the bathroom? Because we can clean up this mess you just made in here if you want.
Are you fucking with me? I'm not gonna ruin my house. We cut to Olive Garden.
Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's so stupid.
So dumb.
I don't know. I thought that was a very fun game, but just like this.
Just had nothing to say.
Yeah. Just go to the bathroom and just.
I like the when he tells you not to eat the pot pie and you're like,
You just eat it. Just eat it. Hey, I've had those are like real life conversations. Do you and Jess have those mundane conversations where she eats like the last of your like chimichanga or vegetarian?
God damn it! The
chimichanga
amount of
or something?
chimichangas she eats the last of. It's
It's
unreal.
insane.
No, I'm pretty generous with my food.
Really?
I kind of don't care. I've said this before.
That's how
If
it gets
they're-
the ladies.
That's how I get them. If I could take like a cube of food that has all of the nutrients and tastes decent enough for the day, I would just do that. I mean,
Did
Yeah.
you wait? Hold on a second. Did you say taste descent? Like
it tastes decent.
Oh,
and if it
taste-
tastes
it tastes
decent.
Okay.
Yeah. You mean like food is a nuisance for me.
Yeah.
What is the expression? But a lot of people like
You live to eat, or you.
I eat to
to
live.
live,
Most
not
people
live to
like
eat.
yeah, exactly.
You know, I totally agree with you, mainly because when I diet, like it's like if I just had like some weird
Cube.
mixture cube, I could just like eat every day, and I don't even care if it tastes. But if it got rid of my hunger cravings, I could do that forever. I don't.
Yeah.
I
It was
could
just a pill.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
that in the morning.
Yeah.
Really, I'm at a group of table. I'm at a table with a group of people that actually agree with me for once. Because usually,
Well, I do like
Keep on.
yummy food.
I
but-
mean,
do too.
yeah.
When I'm
Yeah.
dieting mainly, I mean, but like, don't get
okay.
me wrong, like I could go for like a good slice of pizza every now and then.
Sure,
but it's
sure.
like since I'm trying to lose weight, it's like I would much rather deal with that.
Yeah,
than-
as a
Yeah.
it's.
Do you have
It's a
the same
frustrating
thing?
thing.
Do you live to eat or do you eat to live?
I eat to live,
And
but you know sometimes I get into a bad habit. You want to know maybe one of the worst habits I got into?
Please.
Yeah.
Well, I would go. This is when I would go to the first off to the grocery store because you know if you go to the grocery store instead of fast food, it's healthier.
It's true.
And so at the grocery store, I'd buy like I don't know a pear that I wouldn't eat, and it would go bad. And then I would buy a whole box of chunky chocolate Chips Ahoy cookies.
That's
And then I would buy a half gallon or a gallon of milk. And I'd take a cup, a wide cup, and I stack it full 4 cookies high. And then I pour milk over
Oh, you
it.
wouldn't even bother dunking? You would
No,
just
I
totally
would stack
make it
4
cereal?
cookies high, pour milk over it, then I'd use a fork to like pull them out, pick them out
Jesus.
one at a time after they'd soaked for an appropriate amount of time.
That sounds delicious, though. I
It's
love that. That sounds
amazing.
amazing right now.
Oh my god! And I have eaten like an entire box of cookies with like that half gallon of milk, maybe a little less, like in one sitting.
Yeah.
And I feel so
yeah,
bad.
it's bad for
does
you.
it
It's
actually
so
feel
great.
bad, like physically?
No, it feels totally emotionally terrible. Like, I'm such a shitty human being. Like I'm almost 30, and this is what I'm doing.
This is what I'm doing with my life.
God.
I'm eating my homemade
it's
chocolate chip.
so good.
That sounds good.
Oh my god.
You know what?
And then, hold on a second. You have to like after you finish the cookies, you have to drink the milk because you don't want to like restack an old milk. Okay, you want to have fresh milk, so you drink that delicious milk.
Oh, you would
and-
just I would just put in fresh milk, but that's a good thing.
No. I'm saying like you don't just top it off with fresh milk. No, you then down all that milk that has like little like chunk crumbles in
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then You just add, and then you do it with like totally fresh milk, and you just start.
You just
all
get
over
a new bowl. You just throw that bowl away because it's been tainted with old cookies.
There's been a time in my life where there have been like several cups strewn about my bedroom, and there's a fork sticking out of each one.
Nice.
Oh God.
Face. I feel like you've like lost respect for me with me telling that story.
You've done much worse things that I would have lost respect from you before. So no, that was
This
not
was just
that wasn't
like-
the cutoff.
All right. Well, I think we're just about to wrap up. But before we go, I do want to ask Hermes for some dating advice. Most of us, I mean, I think except for Wes, we're all taken at the moment. But Hermes, if you could maybe give us some
Way
advice
to
for
single him
dating.
Yeah, specifically for Wes.
Mainly for Wes. If you could he'll stare right at you, just right above Tito once it shows up.
Yes. Well, if I were to say something about dating,
Uh-huh.
I'm a married man.
Oh, you're married. Sorry.
That got his pussy way up.
What what is the what are the types of things that Wesley should be saying to women when he sees them at a bar?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, you're cute.
So the direct approach.
Direct approach.
Oh my God! Did you just tell me, "Hi, you're cute"?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank you. First off, thank you. Secondly, I agree. I am cute. What else?
Jesus. You got you want to go back to my place?
What kind of date do you like?
God's talking through you.
What?
Oh my God! Do you have a phone to God? Okay, dope. Nice.
Hey, young lady. Oh, one night stand. Whatever, you're young. Do something clever.
I've had a little bit to drink tonight, so I feel like your lips are not matching up with your words.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is what I sound like all of the time. All of it. This hand thing. Four fingers?
Really?
One finger, two, three?
I mean,
I don't know. It's, look at my hands. Look how cute they are. You wanna do something?
I do.
Great.
I would like to go to Roosevelt Park and climb a tree. How about that? What say you?
I'll let give me 1 second. And I'll let you take over now.
And see. Well, thank you everybody for who got to stick around. It looked like Pathfinder, you got to stick around with us for a little bit. Stay tuned after this. We got Burnt Bagel. Give us some weird out there topics. I want to give a special thanks to, of course, our guests, Tito and Wesley.
Thank you.
You guys have any quick plugs you want to do? We'll go with Tito first.
Alba Crazy Podcast on the internet. Spit Your Bit Comedy Open Mic in Albuquerque, Sundays at 8 o'clock. And, of course, The Hive Long-Form Comedy Improv in Albuquerque at 10:15 at the Box with the excellent Phil and Wes and other people.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of the forever guests.
It's true, yes.
Yeah.
They're pretty much permanent fixtures. They just, what's like,
I'm a
it's
chandelier
not
that will
host
not
exactly,
fall.
but recurring guests, I guess? Or just
Yeah.
they're part of it? They're just cast members?
They're the lamp in the corner of the room that you're not sure if you want to get rid of.
There we go.
Yeah.
You guys are the lamps. We'll just
We're
we
the
got our
only
two
light
lamps.
source, so that's why we're
Yeah.
still here.
All right, and Wes, do you have any plugs you want to give out?
Yeah, just the Hive. Go check us out Friday, 10:15 at the Box.
Check out Beach Ball on SoundCloud.
Beach Ball on SoundCloud.
That-
It's
gonna
Did
blow
you make it
up.
publicly
Stuff's
available?
amazing.
No, it's not public yet.
God damn it.
I should
We're
just
gonna
do
get
that
on
right
that.
now.
Yes, you should.
Fine.
And Dylan, of course, my always lovely co-host. Do you have anything you want to pimp or plug?
No, I don't think I'm pimping or plugging this week.
All right.
But I could be pimping or plugging sometime in the future.
oh,
I
snap.
love to pimp and, plug.
And I want to give a shout out to Hermes. Go ahead and look up, read up on Greek mythology.
If you ever want to help him out. Hermes, do you have a plug you want to give?
Yes. God can't be on the camera right now just because of facial reasons. But check out the other Color Circuits co-host, Vaughn.
Oh, wow. Never met that guy. Ooh.
The Vortex Theater.
Is it not She Kills Monsters?
She kills, I mean, all sorts of things. Yes, she kills monsters.
As well as dragons.
As well as dragons. All the things.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Hermes. My name is Phil. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at @thatguyphil. Phil is spelled F-I-L-L. And, of course, if you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, come and see The Hive. We are coming up at 10:15. I don't know why I want to say 10:30 for some reason. 10:15. Show up, get your tickets. And I think that's going to do it for now. Are we cutting the stream or are we?
No, we're just going to mute it.
So we're going to mute everything, and then we'll be back with some nice burnt bagel. Good night.
Cool. Bye. And we should be live.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for sticking around and watching a nice silent scene going on here. My name is Phil. We're back with Burnt Bagel. God damn it, I'll never get that right. Burnt Bagel, the podcast that comes immediately after the Improv podcast. We got all the usual villains here. All the usual villains like Tito.
We're delusionals.
Dylan. And Wesley's.
Croutons.
Yeah.
And we got a very special guest. I want to give you guys a big introduction to Adam Sandberg.
No.
Andy Sandberg, I'm sorry. What's his name?
Is it
Adam Valanche.
Savage? Yes.
Oh, Adam Savage.
Or Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Burning out
Press
through
that
the
button on the bottom.
Eurolone.
I don't know if he's
It
dead
doesn't
now.
work.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he just looks like he's got some sass to give to the walrus guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My friend got this for
The
me.
guy who looks like a walrus.
Yeah, here we go.
Where are they?
Where's my
In
friend?
real
Yeah.
life?
Are they dead just
It was
like
the last
the toy?
thing. Yeah, it was the last thing he gave it to me before he killed himself. No,
Wow.
it's not really.
That's awesome.
Tired
That's hilarious.
of
That's hilarious.
I heard those guys, they don't want to work with each other anymore because
I've
they
heard
have not a
interviews about
fun,
that too.
A relationship.
They
That's what I
actually,
heard
from
too.
the beginning, they actually have
They
never
did not
been
like each other.
super close.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
Right.
I think they have mutual respect for each other. Obviously, they wouldn't
Right.
have been doing it for
Yeah,
so
I've
long.
heard interviews
But I don't
like
think they
that
hate
too.
each other.
Right.
They
I
just
think they're very different.
They have different views on how they like do things because I've heard them do that too. It's like, would I ever work with him again? Never. But I respect him. But like, they never go out and hang out and stuff like that.
That is a strong statement. Never.
Mm-hmm. It is.
He
very strong.
said, "I would never." Which one said it?
Probably
This
Walrus.
guy.
Hmm.
The Walrus. I don't think I've ever heard him do an interview about the
Yeah,
bad
that
blood or
seems
whatever
like
it
him.
is.
Walruses are more.
It's true.
reserved.
He is the Eggman. He is the Walrus.
Cuckoo,
Cuckoo, Cuckoo, of course. Anyway, hi Michelle, if you're still there. She likes the Beatles.
As you should.
Wrong. Do you like the Beatles?
No.
No, you don't. Good.
Woke
Good
up,
boy.
got out of bed, ran a comb across my head, went downstairs.
I
grabbed
bet.
my hat, made the bus seconds flat.
You know who I like? Beethoven. Yeah, Beethoven. Hear that?
Beethoven
Beethoven.
sucks. Beethoven was like the prince of the
Darkness.
20s.
He was the Prince of
Prince of
Darkness
losers.
before.
I can't hear music.
I'm having problems. That was my impression of Tito's impression.
It wasn't your impression of a deaf person?
No, it was my impression of Tito's impression.
If you
of a
guys
deaf-
had to give up a sense,
Sense?
what would it be?
I would give up my 2 cents. Psh, fuck you guys.
Just leave.
I feel like nobody can top that awful moment.
Thank you. I do
Wesley?
comedy.
A sense, maybe of balance.
Is that one of the, like the 6 cents?
Isn't that a
Six?
sense?
The 5. Wait, is it 6 cents? No, it's 5 cents, right?
No, that would
5
probably
cents
be
is-
Which is why the
Terrible.
movie's called Six
Yes,
Sense.
That's like Vertigo, right? If you get
Yeah,
rid
you
of
want
your
to
balance.
you want to always be dizzy? Is what you're
yeah,
saying?
no, that's terrible. Just kidding.
I'm so
Maybe like
dizzy.
touch because I can see. Like if
So
I'm
you don't
touching
want to
something.
ever actually be able to feel anything?
What about in that
This is
cold
hard.
ice
This
you
is
have?
supposed to be hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
But have you
I'm
never
working
like?
through it
I
as I
barely
say it.
have a nose as it is.
I would
so-
I would get rid of my sense of smell.
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Seems to be the least. I know people that don't have the
Yeah.
sense of smell.
That's
Actually,
I change it to that.
I have a friend that doesn't.
Anosmia.
She
Wasn't
can't
that
get
hard.
full.
Anosmia.
She can't
Oh,
get full.
I have a friend that.
Prader-Willi disease or something like that.
Oh, there's an. I'm
There's
sure
like
that
a
makes sense.
disease for it's something like that where they can't
Father
get full.
Willie disease.
Prader-Willi.
It's
Okay.
not that she's always hungry. She's like she never feels full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So she's like, I have to like tell myself to stop eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because I've heard of that. I've seen like a documentary on that where like kids have Prader-Willi, but they'll keep eating. And then they also have like Down syndrome too. So it's like they're like they don't know when to stop eating. And,
They don't know when to stop having problems.
Yeah. They don't.
We have
know.
Down syndrome. We
Yeah,
have
I mean, like
Prader-Willi.
they're just a mess.
Yeah.
They just need to get their
Stop throwing all the problems on the island of the basket.
exactly. But like they what was it? Like there was a special school that they went to, and this one girl was like so
Prader-Willi.
proud that she actually was able to leave the school campus to go visit her mom, which
That's
was like
great.
a 2-hour, 3-hour trip or something.
Did you just like walk there?
No, she was like taking the train and like other like means of transportation. But like they were worried that like once she gets out of there and they're not able to control her portions of food, she was going to start eating again. And poor thing, of course, she got there, immediately saw like pretzels and peanuts and like candy and all this stuff, started eating, and like to the point where her mom didn't even want to see her anymore. She was just like, just go back. It's pretty fucked up.
Prader-Willi?
It's a complex
Prader-Willi.
genetic condition that affects many parts of the body.
In infancy, this condition is
cool,
characterized
you
by
brought it up
weak
on the thing.
muscle tone. It's not showing up because remember, only the right side.
Mhm.
You saying that you want to see?
Oh,
This-
no, it's fine.
I mean, we can just read it out.
Yeah.
Typically have mild to moderate intelligence impairment and learning disabilities. Behavioral problems are common, including temper outbursts, stubbornness, and compulsive behavior, such as picking at the skin.
Oh, wow.
Sleep abnormalities.
Maybe I was thinking of a different one.
Possible. Distinctive facial features: narrow forehead, almond-shaped eyes, triangular mouth, short stature, small hands, and feet. All right.
So there you guys go. Burnt bagel.
Did I miss it? Was there something there that said?
I mean, maybe there was. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but I know what the disease. I think I know what disease you're talking about. It might not be that one. Though.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. I'll look that up.
You're so confident.
Mm-hmm.
The Hunger Games. It's called The Hunger Games when you got it.
I think that's a book too.
I think it's a movie.
I think it's a state of mind.
I think it's one of the senses. I'd give up Hunger Games sense.
Hunger Game. My urge to slap a bunch of
What do you think that movie is about?
fuckers. It's about a bunch of like people slapping other people, right?
Fuckers.
Yeah,
specifically.
fuckers
Yes.
mainly. And then
Let's
they
watch
had, like,
this
a-
dog movie.
Okay, we're now going to take you to the dog movie, Dog
it's
of
not,
Wisdom.
It's not on the,
Not ready?
the screen yet.
I think it is. It's on that one, right? Or in the other one?
Well, are we
Oh.
in front of it?
Yeah, because
I have two keyboards and a mouse. I'm really confused. And one of the keyboards has a touchy thingy. Okay, so I do that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Fancy technology.
So now you can watch us
can-
watching it.
Oh.
You got
Can
it?
we start the video?
Yeah. Why did it go that far?
Because you put 5. I think it went to 50 seconds.
Oh, I
You did
see.
5.
Oh, that's right.
I hope it's
Uh,
loud enough.
So this is a dog movie.
It's a minute long. Matt Joe's sister sent it to
What
him,
it's called.
and he showed it to me, and I was like, I love this. I now present it to all of you.
Okay. Hopefully it comes in.
If it doesn't come in, let us
No, this
know,
guy's
Pathfinder
heavy.
or whoever's
This is a
on.
heavy.
Michelle,
Well,
let us know, please.
I'm gonna check.
Oh,
it
he's
too.
never mind.
Okay.
Fudge it.
And
Hababa, hababa da gada, hababa da da ba, hataba da gada ga, hatada, hababa, hababa da gada ga, ba, ba, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba ba ba, hababa ba, hababa ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. Hababa, ha, ha. Hawawa, ha, ha, hadabadaga, hababam, habababa, hawawa, ha, hadabanda, ha, hawawa, hawawa, papa, hadades, pa, badaga, patada, patada, pakada, patad, habadagada, patades, hadaba.
oh.
I love that song.
So the reason I think
dispense
we're
wisdom
watching it is because
From a mighty wisdom tooth.
we were talking.
Foot asleep.
The reason we're watching it is because we were talking about
Pubes.
you the other day.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Testicle difficulty.
Feedback loop?
Yeah, why is it?
Is that a feedback loop?
Probably
One of nature's most
It's nature's candy.
interesting phenomena. No.
Let me finish that statement. Is because we were talking about you, and then for some reason it made Tito think of this video. So when Tito thinks of this video, he thinks of you, and when he thinks of you, he thinks of this video.
Yeah, because I think that you have a beautiful, absurd sense of humor, and that to me is a somewhat absurdist sense of humor.
What are your initial thoughts on this, Wes?
Which?
This video that we just saw.
Oh, I thought it was good.
What parts of it?
I liked when the noises from the other dog were coming to the in the distance. That made me laugh inside.
Not outside.
I was just staring at you the whole time because I was like, yeah, what is this absurdist man going to think of this absurdist video? And you're just like...
It's always just really hard to, like, I hate when, like, jokes get set up, too, because it's like, they can never... Like, I showed Danielle something, like, I really love, like, this one of my all-time favorite
like this
comedy
Pink
movies.
Floyd album. It's so good. She listened to this
So
garbage.
great. And she listened and she threw up, and
I don't-
she's divorcing me, and we're not even married.
They showed that in The Big Sick, where Kumail's like in love with this B-rated horror film, and he's trying to get his future wife to love it, and she's like, he's like, come on, it's the best movie of all time.
Yeah, it's hard. I just hate doing that. It's like even when it's like even when I'm like, when I would like pitch jokes to people or something, it's like, okay, I have a joke, and I just feel like already that primes people to be like, well, then it has to make me laugh. It's really, yeah, exactly, because I would tell people that at work, and like they wouldn't do it. But if I would slip it in slyly in conversation, they would kill. And I'm like, I know that's a good joke. I just pump it in. But one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, has anybody seen it? The Three Amigos?
I
saw when I was a kid.
I never saw the entire thing. I saw it on like Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces.
It's like one of my favorite ones, and I showed that to Danielle, and I don't think she was as in love with it as I was, because like I grew up watching that movie too, and then just like as I got older, all the little subtle things, like that fucking movie is genius. Like if you watch it again, it's like all the little comedy clips that are in there, and like Steve Martin, it's just like he's so brilliant.
I feel about
I was watching Portlandia, the feminist bookstore thing, sketch.
Yeah.
And something they said that just makes me laugh if I ever think about it. Like I'm at work or something, and it'll just like make me laugh. And people are like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "I thought of something funny." And it's when it's like it's the start of the sketch, and one of them says like, "It's hot," and then the other one says, "It's the heat." I don't know. That makes me.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty great.
My friend sent me another video too. We can maybe pull this one up later or whatever. But like, has anyone seen like it's SNL where Peter Dinklage was
Space Pants?
Yeah,
I do enjoy Space. I do
Space
enjoy Space
Pants. I was more laughing at the thought of like this guy's like an accomplished actor.
Yeah,
Like, he's doing
I'd
the
say
stupidest thing.
I feel like they were going for another like weird hit, and they succeeded with it.
Yeah.
I liked Space Pants over David Pumpkins.
Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. I like David Pumpkins.
I
a
was
little
not
more
like
than-
amazed by David
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
I wasn't either. I was amazed by everybody's love for it that it made me like
okay.
it more.
'Cause I felt like the world had set me up,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, for David Pumpkins. So I was like, okay, well,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
see what this is.
Yeah,
And so I was just like, But Space Pants, I was just like, this is fun. I like this.
yeah. It was just silly. I don't know. I think like I have a problem with like sometimes it's like, here's my other friend Gwen Stefani, and then it was like, Gwen Stefani's doing a silly thing. It's like, who fucking cares?
It felt like they were like, let's try to make like a meme generator
Yeah,
sketch.
a
Oh,
bit. But
you know
I
what?
do. I like it. So
There is a sketch I'd like to show you guys. There are two. That's a little much, maybe. But I discovered this.
Is this still messed up,
video.
Michelle? It sounds good on my end, but let me know.
is that what
It's
she's saying?
Super messed up.
Did
I
she
can't
say
tell
that
if
was
she's
bad
joking.
sound?
I mean, maybe was it the content or was it the audio?
I did realize I accidentally went to the scene that had God in it, and there was nobody in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was just sitting above Tito's head for a little while, and I changed
What
it.
the
That may
fuck?
have had. She's like, no, it's fixed. Okay, cool.
I wanted to get my cousin on here too because I haven't hung out with him for a while, so I wanted to come and see it. And I was trying to get my sister Michelle to come and do this.
Michelle,
too,
get
just to
over here.
screw around.
Yeah.
It was echoing. Oh,
But-
was it echoing during the video?
Feedback loop.
Oh, yeah, when we got it for a second. Yeah.
There's like a few videos I could show you guys too, like because me and my friend, like that's where I saw that one. My friend Dodie used to always share like these weird ass videos with like we had our own little private group from Gordman's where we just look at weird ass videos.
Gordman's group.
That's what we got, the GG. And just one time we showed it to somebody who wasn't in the group. It was called like Guy on a Buffalo. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's exactly what it sounds like. But this girl just got so mad. She's like, oh, this offends me because he's just on a buffalo. Why is he riding the buffalo? And it's just like, it's so stupid. Yeah, but this girl also doesn't really have a great sense of humor. Like one time we were like going through a joke, but like Dodie and I would always like, she would tell me jokes and I would try and guess whatever the punchline is, and we were doing it to this one girl, and it's like, what's brown and sticky? She's like, I don't know, like a stupid elephant or something. No,
that's
like
really
she was,
funny.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah, it's just like,
I don't know, stupid.
yeah, it's like, it's weird, like it's like she had no sense of humor.
I don't know. That sounds funny to me.
That's
Yeah.
great. She sounds like a hoot.
Did you like the
was a
celery
hoot.
video? I really like that
love
one.
the
I always
celery
think about
video.
celery.
She says after.
After it was echoing
After
after
the
the video. Yeah, that was when I don't know what
It was
happened.
probably like when you
I
got the
discovered a
feedback.
YouTube channel, UCB Live.
What?
And it'll be like, yo, here's like people
Some
doing like some
gorillas.
great improv or like a cool sketch or whatever. and it'll
They
be,
were
like, a
doing it
nice, like,
today.
tight thing.
I think, or yesterday.
Is it on Facebook or
YouTube.
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 It's on the YouTube.
So there are two sketches, like maybe later or whatever,
Thank you,
but
sir.
one is called Pretend You Have Cancer.
That's
And
cool.
it's just like a nice sketch.
I don't know why I like smile.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
it's real clean.
really.
And there's another one called like My Son's Band.
That sounds bad. Real quick, so to go into like one of the topics, I was talking to my sister yesterday about it, and it's like, can you guys separate the art from the artist?
Yes.
Me, I believe I can.
You
Yes.
can.
Yes,
Dylan?
absolutely. But if they did something that was like pretty awful, then I
Like,
don't want to give them my money.
Where's your level of awful?
Yeah, so
Like, rape a bunch of
Mayweather
girls.
beating the shit out of like all of his ex-wives or
Yeah,
whatever, I don't want to give him my money. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like if the
But
guy
man, he moves like a dream, you know. Boom,
But man, yeah,
boom,
he's
boom,
limber.
boom, right?
He is. Yeah, he's
limber.
He's limbered up.
but yeah, I mean anything better than
Like, okay,
that.
let's. I mean, like, I feel like
if John Mayer said some stupid shit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him my money.
I mean,
though.
yeah, because it is interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, you could go back and like, let's say, I keep coming up with this stupid fucking one of like John Wayne. Like, you could, I think he
What?
was like slightly racist or
Of
something like
course
that.
he was.
But I mean, like
he was from
knowing
a
that,
time period.
yeah. But like knowing that, what he knows now, what you know now about him.
I don't like
can
your tone of
you
excusable
support?
though.
Yeah, sounds like somebody else here is racist.
It did sound excusable.
White boy. Yeah.
course.
I mean, no, fucking like.
I mean, like, but there was a lot of non-racist people around that time too.
People that
It's
are
not
way
like-
older than us, like aren't as progressive as us. Like, what a mind-blowing concept! Like,
Yeah.
duh.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
but
not-
it wasn't
I'm not-
uncommon
I'm not
that- yeah,
saying like, no, that's how I would have been if I was back that time.
You're right.
I'm
The
just saying,
Jews
like,
were
it's-
trying to replace us.
Stanhope said it best. Like, the only thing that we could do is just like they have to die.
Yeah.
They
there-
just have to die off. Not that we do anything, but that generation will naturally die off.
Yeah.
and then
Get rid of
it'll
them.
be better.
Yeah, because it's like Bill Cosby is like obvious. It's like I've listened to like some of his stand up, and it's nothing I would ever go back. I never really liked his like his sitcoms, the Cosby Show or anything
Yeah.
like that. But his is one. It's like he's publicly out. He's Gonzo. He's blacklisted now forever.
Blacklisted.
I do feel like
Because yes,
I do feel
he
like
would be whitelisted, but you know
the extreme
that's like for
But-
people like Bruce Springsteen.
benign
Bruce
example.
Wayne.
Like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, that was-
the,
see,
the,
I-
the extreme benign example to me is Kanye West
Mm-hmm.
because he's so over the top and he's so just like get over yourself and
Yeah.
he's loud and obnoxious and everything.
But
And
has
it's
he-
like eye rolling?
Yeah,
his
but
music
it's
is
not
good.
like is it like offensive content that he's coming out? We're just
I
like,
mean,
you
no,
know what,
he's just being a
white people
dickhead.
are yeah. I mean,
but
like
he's such a
it's-
dickhead.
Yeah,
He's
it
so
feels
into
it's like
himself.
improv.
Between him and then you know Bill Cosby.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There-
for
I mean, there's a
example.
giant thing. I don't
There's
think
a
Bill
big-
Cosby
yeah,
has,
it's a
or
small gap.
I've never said Bill
Big
Cosby
jump.
had a sick ass rhyme, but you know. But
I'm not assuming that they're both rappers. Like you just
oh, it's like
assume
that.
they
I don't.
assume.
Yeah, yeah. You like
Are you just connecting black dots here? Jesus, Phil.
racist.
I mean Tito.
Phil Tino. But like, I mean, like, I don't know. Like,
yeah. So can you?
Can I? I mean, like,
Michael
it feels
Jackson.
like it's too hard to like say it now because it's like Bill Cosby. Yes, of course, because number one, I was never really a fan of his. Like, I liked one of his specials.
Let's talk about the people that you are fans of, though.
I
That,
think,
like,
I think
give
it is
me,
coming
like, an
off
example.
of Louis C.K.
I mean, like, I've heard that before, and
I mean,
that makes me feel like it's like
upsetting to hear.
it's upsetting to hear, but it's like, is it like?
There are also
it's
still
not,
accusations as of now.
yeah.
Tig didn't say that he.
Ooh.
Had-
But I've
had
heard,
done it.
yeah,
Being
I've heard them
defensive?
before.
No, but I'm saying
Ugh,
I'm
what
saying
are you
that
doing?
nothing has been proven.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the things with Bill Cosby is like it was like
But they
almost like a
haven't been
well-known
proven.
thing.
Yeah, but
no,
there's
no,
been
but
60 some people
I'm just
say
following
it.
your thread of
oh my
logic.
God,
That's not the
add
same-
another
that is not the
debate.
same thread of
But
logic.
yeah, it is because it's like Bill Cosby. If you look back, he was accused of this way back in the day. Numerous comedians did not like him because they knew something scummy was about him. Like
Right.
Richard Pryor absolutely hated him.
Until Hannibal Buress came out, right, and said,
Yeah, like that. It was like
Yeah.
one of those things that it's like down low that you know that he's a piece of shit, but you just don't bring it up because like.
Ooh, is that going to happen again? Where another stand-up comedian's like, "Hey, Louis," like because Tig was the first.
That's what Tig is.
That's what Tig's doing, but it's different though because
I thought-
Hannibal did it on a set.
Well, see, I thought,
Hannibal did it on stage.
I thought Tig didn't bring it up. Like I thought she was like, "I'm not touching this," but Louis C.K. should get on
She
top
didn't-
of
she
this.
didn't-
Yeah, that's
she
what she
didn't
said.
use
Okay,
She said,
cool.
Louis,
Okay.
you need
Okay, cool, cool.
you need to
You
to
just
talk
need to
about
address-
it now. You need
yeah.
to address it. And apparently he has addressed it. And he said this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
think
really-
I heard that, but
I
I mean,
yeah.
like it is like put yourself in that position. It's like of being accused of something like that. Would you want to keep it lingering by coming out? It's like I didn't do it, and like here's my apology. I don't know. It just
It has made me think, like, what if any of us were accused of that kind of thing?
I mean,
what do
like
you do? How
it
do you
could
react to it?
happen, and I mean, like not to say, like not to immediately discount whatever the female
someone's
comedians.
potential
will say.
horrific
Yeah,
experience,
it's
but
like I don't want to like
let's devil's
discount, but
advocate.
yeah, it's like how can you? Because I don't know. It's just interesting. How can you take that at face value for somebody who hasn't been accused of something like this? Bill Cosby, it's like, okay, finally people are coming out for accusations that have come over for years, and it's just interesting. Like, I don't know. It's like I don't know what to do. I can separate myself from that because it's not like this seems to be a common thread.
So
but
let-
then
Cut to
again, maybe I
Phil. Cut
don't
to Phil
know.
jerking off in front of. I'm just kidding.
Oh, go ahead. I was ready. I was like, give it to me. Give it to me.
I've already did this earlier today.
Yeah, do it.
I love the power.
I was.
So here's my
Kanye.
here's my question. Then.
Uh-huh.
Let's say, like in the future, like
I really wish my sister would have been here for this because her and I were having a really good conversation about it yesterday. But
so let's say like we jump 2 years in the future,
Uh-huh.
and like it turns out like a bunch of people
Mhm.
have come forward and said the same thing about Louis C.K. Like
Yeah.
he masturbates in front of us and like stands in front of the door so we can't get out. Do you know about this? What the thing is with Louis C.K.?
I've heard a little bit about it.
Yeah,
do you
it's,
want to?
it's
just
like
a little backstory or
like
whatever?
apparently like two female comedians were in a room with him and he like was like blocking their exit from the room and he like masturbated at them. Okay, which is different than like let's not even go into
Yeah,
into that.
I was
Let's
gonna
not
say,
get
like,
into that. Like,
Tito?
well, you know, it's on the priority list of bad. It's like it ain't tops.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
not go into
Everybody,
that.
wait 1 second
But-
before we say this.
They got a little cum on them.
They got
yeah, just a
li-
tiny
just
bit,
little
not
bit.
a lot,
You know,
not
so
enough to
gonna
impregnate.
Take a shower, it'll be fine.
It wasn't impregnation cum,
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
but it was ew.
yeah,
Two-
it's ill worthy.
We cut to like 2 years later, and like a bunch of women have come out and accused Louis C.K. Of all doing this thing.
Mhm.
And so it seems like yes, Louis C.K. is guilty of this. It might make him less likable.
Yeah.
It might upset people, but like, does it make all the comedy that he's put out less funny?
Mhm.
Does it?
But then it does
Does it?
not. But
I
your
don't-
money is going towards supporting some man's career
Okay,
who
fine.
a
Then
scumbag or
then
like
you
essentially
stop
somebody
supporting
who's
him
yeah.
if you choose to. But I don't think, even if I would say that's a terrible thing to do.
Would you do that for?
I don't think it makes his comedy less funny.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but let's say, like, to play devil's advocate too, let's say you were a big Bill Cosby fan
Yeah.
or something like that. Do you think, knowing what you know now, you can still actively support?
What do you mean support?
Like,
Well,
but would you go out and buy his albums? Would you go see, like, let's say he's doing a performance at like fucking Kiva or something like that?
no.
See, I feel like he's like so far down. Like Louis C.K. I don't want to say that it's not as horrible, but I mean, raping.
Look, it's not. It's not. I'm just gonna say
Let's
it
just
like
get it
it's
out
burnt-
in the
it's burnt
open.
Bagel. It's not as horrible. Is it
Yeah, it
bad?
isn't.
Yes.
As raping
That-
60, 70, what is
60
it? It's like
68 or
over
something,
like
yeah.
50 women.
Yeah,
That
it's not
is
as bad,
clearly-
because it might be,
Yeah.
like,
That is.
I don't think
clearly,
they're all rape allegations, but they're all sexual.
They're all sexual in nature.
Yeah,
Because like,
sexual,
Wes, what's your opinion on it? If you don't mind me, just cutting to you.
Yeah, I would agree with Tito. It's definitely not as bad.
Because it is such a
I mean,
hard.
it's,
But
we're
it's
not
horrible.
saying
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's okay to do that, but
Right.
But let's say
But
like one of the
let's
bits
be
on
objective
Bill
here.
Cosby's himself was like your favorite bit of all time.
would it still be my favorite
It's
bit
like-
of all time?
yeah.
I don't know because
Does
I mean,
that like
because,
totally like?
look? Humans
Has
are
anyone
not just
heard that?
logical; they're emotional people. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how it would affect me, but I would weirdly think that there's a potential that it wouldn't change how much I love that bit.
Right.
It's hard to. I can separate the two, but it is hard to like look at Louis the same,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and it might like subconsciously affect how I view
Mhm.
the humor when I'm seeing it on stage.
You're watching him and just like, man.
I
special was so much
I
funnier.
usually jerk off to his specials.
I will tell you, I know a local female comic who I discussed this with, and she said, I'd let him jerk off at me in a hotel room.
Yeah,
and I was
but-
like, oh,
yeah.
well, a female comic said it, so like, I can like.
Yeah,
I
no.
So
can
Elena really
take
said that,
so,
huh?
no, it
Uh,
wasn't-
I'm just
so
kidding.
I
I'm
was
just
gonna-
kidding.
None of
I
you
thought
saw the
anybody gives a
new.
shit.
None of you saw the new.
One Mississippi?
God, he did 2 comedy specials.
Dave Chappelle.
Did anybody see that?
I did. Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah, he talks about it.
He talks
I-
about
in
Louis
his
C-
set.
Louis
He-
C.K.?
No, he talks about Cosby, and
Mhm.
he's like, you know what? Like, even though Cosby was accused of all this stuff, he still moved black comedy forward in a lot of
Mhm.
ways. And he talked
And
about the
that's worth
show.
something.
He talked about how he
Yeah.
donated a ton of money
forgot
to
about
things
that.
like
Yeah,
the NAACP, whatever, you know, and
Yeah, so it's like now, do they give the money back, or I mean, like that does now that his reputation has been tarnished. I mean, like
right.
I
Oh,
mean-
okay.
I mean,
So I have a question here.
Uh-huh.
Would you accept money? No.
Don't ask about money because it's like I'm so broke right now. I would take
I
money
like-
from
I
Hitler.
like-
Thank you.
Like
Hitler.
even if he was just like I got some 20, I got a 20. It's like sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Cut,
That's
cut
like
to Wesley
blood.
Hitler giving Phil money.
Yo, on saw 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And seat.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Hitler, why are you blocking me? I want to get out of this room.
Oh, there.
Hitler, I've had about enough of you using the bathroom.
God damn it! It's seeping into my shit. So I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit differently because that could be a little bit different because it's like if you're taking money, I mean, like yeah, it's a bit of blood money, but if you're taking it to better something else,
Yeah.
you could. I
Oh,
feel like
that-
I could.
that is a good workaround to
justify-
taking somebody's
yeah, see,
money.
it's like I
to
could
taking Hitler's
somehow
money
justify.
is to donate it to like a Jewish.
Yeah, like if they came across. Well, you know what? That's the stupidest thing I ever thought of. It's like if they found Hitler's fortune, it's like and
No,
like
no,
of course, why
continue.
wouldn't they pay back everyone? I feel like people would. Do you think people would take that money if they found Hitler's
That's a good
millions of dollars? Like he had like $1 billion.
Isn't this already a thing where there's like Nazi gold
Reparations?
or something?
What?
Or is that
What are
I
you
thought
talking
that was
about?
like a myth, but
Oh, is
No,
that a myth?
I thought that was Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
that's like every Indiana Jones film's like, oh, we're one film closer.
Well,
to
it might
finding
be.
the Nazi gold.
Wasn't there an
It might
wasn't there an
be.
archaeologist who found
Yeah.
a warehouse
Yeah,
full
yeah.
of Nazi gold?
And he didn't want to touch it because it was Nazi gold.
that could
I'll leave it. I'm gonna be cursed. I saw Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. By the way, I saw the new one. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody likes that.
Yeah, you said you like all the pirate movies, right?
I do.
Yeah, I do not like them.
I like them
Ah,
for what they
Phil.
are because like when I was watching it, I was like, I'm not overthinking this at all. Like
One is great.
Which is
one
why
is good. Yeah.
I really enjoy 2.
3
I
is
love
the
the
wor-
I love
one of the worst
Kraken.
movies I've ever
I
seen.
like the giant squid.
Right,
I
right.
think it's like my favorite.
Write
mythological
down Nazi
creature.
gold real quick because I do want to come back to that.
yeah.
But this is a good.
Like
but
Cthulhu.
Let's just
three
talk about
is
this.
maybe the worst piece of shit.
Have
I've
you
ever
seen Stranger Tides?
No, I
That
stopped
one
after
is
3.
terrible.
Is
But
that 4?
that's the fourth one. Yeah.
Is it? Is that where?
Is that the mermaid one?
Yes, it's with the mermaids.
Oh God,
I like the mermaid
Really?
side plot.
Wes.
I don't know why.
Wes.
Look,
haven't
see,
seen
okay,
it.
this is why, like, I immediately, because I heard it got panned by by a lot of critics, or I don't know if you can look it up or whatever,
Oh, do
but
tell.
Yes, all of them.
yeah, everyone panned
are
a lot of the
awful.
new ones or whatever, but you know, I took it for what it was. I'm like, I am here to watch a bunch of pirates do a bunch of pirate shit and have like a bunch of nautical humor and like stupid stuff like that. And I got
really lowered your
exactly.
expectations.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going in there with like this is a revolutionary plot that's gonna like do this or do that. Like I feel like it's one of those movies where it's like, yeah, if you really delve deep into it, you're gonna find a ton of like stupid cheesy shit. I mean,
Man,
a lot of the Jack Sparrow stuff is pretty corny, but I'm not going in. I'm just watching like a bunch of like.
I didn't need to dive deep to
I am-
understand that the third one bored me so
Bored you.
much.
I am more upset at having
The third one might have
watched
been the first one I watched,
the
by the way.
third Pirates. I'm more upset over the third Pirates than I am over the Louis C.K. allegations.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
am too.
That's how bad it is.
There are
Yeah.
like 3 movies I think where I
How about
was
Bill
very,
Cosby?
very
Like, are you
close
more
to-
upset
I'm
about
more
Bill
upset
Pirates than
over
Bill
the
Cosby?
third Pirates than Bill Cosby.
because it directly affected you more
Because
so.
it directly
Yeah, yeah.
affected me. Like,
It
you know, I
directed
know-
your wallet,
I know,
yeah.
woman. I ain't scared. It's like,
Yeah.
God, this is a terrible riff to go down.
Yeah.
But you did it.
I don't
I
know.
did it.
Like, it just like it's one of those movies where
Oh,
it's like
Dank
you just
Brown
go
Bear.
in and watch it and you have fun with it. So that's what I took it as, because like the whole time, like I didn't really. I don't know. I don't remember too much of the plot. I remember going out of like Stranger Tides and being like, okay, who cares?
So the new one,
Yeah,
is
A
it-
Dead Man's Chest.
Now this came out like within the past year. Is that
in
it?
this year. Yeah, it was still at the dollar theater. So
Oh,
I took
shit.
Danielle to go see it. She loved it. So
I get,
what
I
is
get
the
mad
plot?
from those movies because, well, like Transformers or whatever, any of those movies
I've
that
never
are
seen a
just
single
like
Transformers.
it's just like bang bang, like loud noise for a
Yeah.
long
It's
a
time.
little
I get
exhausting.
mad and I'm like, just stop, just slow down. Give me a scene where they're next to a campfire, just chilling out. Sands of Time.
Give me a
Prince of
scene where
Persia.
these
Yeah.
robots.
It was like that.
Yeah, that was like nonstop, and they just needed one scene to like sit down at a campfire
Yeah.
and fall in love.
it was just like too much
Mentioning
action.
Optimus
Yeah.
action.
Prime at
You know-
a campfire warming himself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what a good mixture of
Oh.
that is the Mummy, the very first one with
Oh, I like that one.
Fraser?
Yeah, yeah.
Brendan Fraser. It has a
Fraser.
mix of that action, but also they sit by a lot of campfires. I think. Yeah.
Something about campfires makes any movie great.
Makes every movie great.
Dank Brown Bear says Keira Knightley is my wife. That's Orion for everybody. Why is the rum gone? And the third is the best pirates. Dank, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, son! We're about to get real here.
You
You know what's funny? Like
you know who Dank
Elena,
is, right?
what's that?
You know who Dank is?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We introduced ourselves last night, but well, Elena made like such a bold claim yesterday that she was about to get jumped. She was like, the
I don't mean it.
second Spider-Man movie was her. She absolutely hated that. She thought it was the worst.
And we were all
out
like,
of Spider-Man. So I was
"That's
like,
the
what?
best- that's
Yeah, yeah.
Wait.
The Tobey Maguire ones.
Oh, it was also. I agree. It was-
really?
It was
Oh
awful.
my god!
No,
what is wrong with these people?
that-
That
Wait,
was
wait,
the
wait.
best.
the superhero film that made superheroes feel modern.
I fucking hate those Spider-Man films, and that actor is one of the worst actors of our
Tobey
time.
Maguire?
I hate
Or,
Tobey
the guy who
Maguire.
played
Doesn't-
Doc
Tobey
Ock.
Maguire.
Doesn't
Tobey
matter.
Maguire.
Without Spider-Man 2, we wouldn't have like Batman Begins.
You know,
and
same
stuff.
thing with Bach and Beatles, and I hate them too. So I don't care. I don't care. It's bad. It's not good. Bach could suck my dick. You heard it here first,
He can
folks.
put his dead lips on my dick.
Dead lips on his dead dick.
Wait, no, mine's alive.
Oh, you cut it off. That's how insulted you were. I don't know.
You can put your dead lips on my dead dick.
It's like one of those things when you go and watch like a purposely shitty horror movie. Like it's just fun to watch because it's of course it's absurd, and of course like Freddy versus Jason. You know, he starts playing pinball with like Freddy or something really really stupid. It's just like it's fun to just like it's just silly.
I
just
get it.
like
There are
that.
silly movies
Yeah.
that like I think that's why people like Evil Dead movies, and I don't get it personally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like them,
I like
but
Evil Dead.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Pirates, I
That's
can understand.
Pirates. I'm just like I love that we're still on.
I just went to like a side thing and say like
It's got more
I
passion
feel
than
bad for I feel bad for telling you to shut the fuck up, Dank.
Oh.
I apologize.
I think he'll say. I think he's at home right now saying.
Are you
"Let's-
still
let's
watching,
shut the
Michelle?
fuck up."
Would you take Nazi gold? Okay.
No, keep talking, Dank.
Where's our other
Here he
guys?
has
Where's
the
one pump?
bad
I wanna
pirate
get one
face.
pump in those guys in.
They're all gone today. They're all.
It's all right.
They're all
That's what it
They'll
is.
have another life.
sleepy-doozy.
Sleepy
Yeah, this is
dozy.
one of our slower nights.
That's actually
Wes is
what
bringing the funny.
Jason just said. He said he got out late, so he's going home. Sleep.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Sleeping up. Yeah.
So 3 movies. I think 3 movies that I've ever been like. You know,
Wait,
I want to
is
get.
it a table question.
I want to get out of here. Nope, this is a story.
Oh,
Pirates 3. I was like, I need to get out of here.
Wrong, but yes.
Scary Movie like 5.
Oh yeah.
Show me a Coke.
And Napoleon Dynamite. And I did see like the most recent or second to last Transformers also. My friend bought the ticket, so I didn't feel like I was like, okay, whatever, I'll sit in
I saw the first one, and I remember my friends were like, "Oh my god, I love the toys," and so they loved it to death. And
I thought the first
watched
one was
it.
fun.
I didn't like it at all. It was like one of those where it's like just seeing cool shit.
That's the other kind of like modern one though, because there's not a lot of movies like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a spectacle.
It's like I feel like they kind of have to go all or nothing. Like if it's just like the whole movie is just like it's kind of like how Jurassic Park or Jurassic World was, where it's like we know what the people want. They just want to see dinosaurs fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah, but
that's all. Like they just committed to that, and that's why I had fun with that. But like something like
Michelle's asking you
that
what?
is bullshit because like the audience knows what they want, but they don't know what they need.
Yeah. I
I
can agree with that.
firmly
No, I can
believe
agree
that.
with that,
Yeah,
but I
but
mean,
some
like,
Like the biggest annoyance for me was when like Walking Dead started.
yeah,
In the first season, 6 episodes, tight, amazing, it's awesome.
Yeah.
boring.
No,
It was
A lot
very
of people
boring.
think the first season's the worst season.
no.
I agree
No,
with them.
that's the best season.
That's the best
When
season.
he's
I
alone
do not like that
is
season.
the best.
It's so
when he
tense.
finds his family, it's like what?
who gives a
His
shit?
family should be dead. That's his whole point in this whole story. He should be alone the whole time.
Yeah,
So you guys didn't read the comics?
I did.
No.
You
I
did?
read the comics.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
It was the same thing. He runs into his family.
Right, but it doesn't. But like you need to like
No,
set
but
up.
I didn't
you need
read
to
the
set up
comics.
character development and everything.
But he
People-
knows what's good for it, or he knows what he
people were
likes. He
like-
doesn't know what's good for it.
No,
I
the
need to-
second season was like rough.
I
The
I have
second-
heard a lot of people say
which
second
is
season
the
rough.
which is the one where they get to the prison? Spoiler alert.
Third
Third-
season.
Third. Okay,
Third.
that is where I stopped.
Yeah, I stopped like right after that season.
That
But-
season, that's when the governor comes in and it gets nuts.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like that part.
The ending of season 3 is crazy.
Really?
Yeah. It's really, really good. Remember the guy
I was
that
wondering
dies?
the way they were going to do that
I
because
don't want to ruin it
Oh,
for
yeah.
Phil. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Is
Sure.
the baby still alive?
Who's the baby? Oh, is the
That little
baby
kid?
still alive? Yes.
Okay, because
Wait.
have you guys read the comics?
No.
Yeah,
I've
but
heard
I
bits and
got
pieces.
through. I got through until like the end of what would be the first season, I think, for the comics. I can't remember. Basically, can I ruin it?
Sure.
So the first comic, or
Are you
I don't
on it,
remember
or-
what I think I read
stopped
volume
watching?
1.
It's
It was a
fine.
part of a
Okay.
book club, but where Carl kills his dad's friend.
Yeah,
His
Shane.
Carl kills Shane.
Shane.
He shoots him.
But that's the cool thing is they change stuff up. So like people that are alive in the comics and dead in the comics
Yeah.
are alive or dead in the movies in the TV series and vice versa. But
Yeah.
like in the comics, there's this thing where I was like, they are not going to be able to do this on TV. When like the governor shows up at the prison, and like he
Poops.
Rick's wife has just had this baby, and so she's like running,
Poops.
holding the baby, and like he just like shoots her in the back with a shotgun and like tears her in half and like kills her and the baby.
Damn.
And, like that's how it ends in the comics.
That's crazy.
And I was
Did
like,
that- is that how that
no
happened?
way they're gonna kill a baby with a
On
shotgun
TV?
on
Yeah,
TV.
they're not.
I don't
On,
care
like,
like
cable
how
TV?
brutal they're getting.
It,
It's not
it,
gonna
it still
Maybe it's
did
Game
get
of
pretty
Thrones.
brutal at the end of that season, though.
It
Is
did,
that what
yeah.
happened? Did that baby die?
No, baby's alive.
Oh.
Do you want to tell you what happens at the
baby.
end of the,
Michelle's
se-
back.
of the
Isn't
third
the
season?
I
baby
don't know
like a
where she says
psychic
wait what
or
for, but
something?
Huh?
The baby's like a psychic baby.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
psychic baby. It can control the zombie horde.
That's what I thought.
I just remember people being upset.
Well, there was
at
a
season
murder
1.
kid. There was a murder kid in one of the seasons that they just killed off because I think they didn't know what to do with her.
Murder kid?
Murder
Remember
kid.
Murder Kid? She wanted to murder everyone, and then they just like took her out back, shot her, and then they went on.
Oh,
They,
that was
like,
I don't
moved on.
remember. I don't
Yeah, I
It was
remember
just
that.
like
you
a
serious?
5-minute
No, that was
part
in,
of the
that was
episode.
in one of the
No.
seasons.
I'm just going with them.
I don't not
It was
remember.
in like
Murder
Just
Kid.
season
end.
5 or something.
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh. Have you,
You
gotten
just
that?
ruined
Yeah, I'm all caught up. I'm really excited about
Yeah,
next
there was that
season. It's
kid
gonna get
With,
fucking
what's
nuts.
his name? Nemo?
They- when they were
Nurgle?
walking through the woods.
Nimoy,
and
Leonard
Nimoy.
The
Yeah.
kid that was
Nerman.
mean.
Norman?
Nermal.
I don't know,
I can't
Nermal
remember.
from Garfield.
Normal. Yeah. Mermal. Did
Mervin
you guys
and
ever
Mervin.
read the Garfield comic?
I
books?
love.
I
Me
love
too.
number 2.
Yeah.
Really?
But
That's
I
the
will
only
say
one
the
I've read, but it's
best,
great.
like not comic, but like yeah, I guess it's a comic less so than a. Well,
is.
whatever.
Yeah,
Calvin
It's
Hobbes.
the best. You know. I hate
Calvin Hobbes is the best.
What?
Do
Do you
I hate
really?
Calvin Hobbes.
Do you really?
I
Yes,
feel like you
I
would love
tried
Calvin
so
Hobbes.
hard.
What?
I tried so hard to like that stupid.
It's like
comic.
Calvin
it-
Hobbes is the best. Period.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
the best feminine period. Yeah, that's what I said. the best for menstruation.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Do you
give
like
him
that, Michelle?
Oh,
Can't
I
do
took
You
that.
need to read them, Phil.
I've tried. I really
They're
tried, and
amazing.
I
It is
just
so brilliant. When was the last time you tried
it's
it?
like way back in high school.
Try-
Garfield
try-
was king.
So it's been over 10 years then.
Yeah,
Try-
you need
try-
to try again.
I'll
Try
give
it.
Do you have a book? Somebody have?
I have it
oh,
right
I
here.
keep
He has,
forget-
like, all of them.
I
I have
keep
it right here.
needing to bring you Fantastic Mr. Fox. You need
Yes,
to watch that.
I
That
do.
is
Okay,
such a-
Fantastic Mr.
that's one of
Fox,
my
I think
favorites.
is his best film.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
really?
Wow.
But I haven't seen a ton. I haven't
Yeah,
seen,
I haven't
like,
seen
I
all
haven't
of his
seen
either.
a ton.
It's
Like,
the it's the best that I've
it's like
seen.
the Flurry Mayweathers. What's the fuck is that called?
The Royal
Floyd
Tenenbaums.
Floyd Mayweather.
You idiots knew what I was talking about.
Mayweathers. The Royal
Yeah,
Tenenbaums.
you guys knew exactly what I was talking
I
about.
did,
so-
'cause I know
I
you're
did
well
not.
coached.
I know you're
I thought you were
garbage
saying Floyd
language.
Mayweather.
Yeah. You know what? I did enjoy the Garfield comic books.
I did too growing up.
Growing
Yeah.
up,
I really liked
reading
them.
them
Did you-
now when I'm older,
Did you
I'm like,
read the
yikes.
Garfield novels?
Like
Where
the
like
Halloween
where they
ones,
where
or-
they're like travel into space and they have like actual bodies.
Mm-mm.
It's
Is this
fucking
like
weird.
a creepy pasta or something like
No,
that? or-
no. It's not like a horror thing. Like they like go through a portal and like Garfield's like a space person with like a
Wait,
gun.
wait. I'm gonna cut.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was gonna cut to the office camera.
To see
Watch him go in
See
there.
him squirrel away a Coke.
But I didn't know they had like real
Yeah,
stores
like,
like
you
that.
can look it up. Like,
Which one's the office camera? Oh, wait.
Oh, he's looking at it. Switch it over.
Is it? Am I? Where is this camera?
Oh man, I wish more people were watching right now because I feel like this is one of the best ones we've ever done.
Okay,
I think
so this
Like,
is.
I think that-
Well, for Bert.
Yeah,
I
Bert.
mean, just because I mean, like,
Oh!
not that I didn't have fun with this, but I feel like
Is this it?
we're
Yeah,
just
that's
getting-
it.
I feel like I'm
Wes.
Put on the mustache or the beard.
I'll act like a bird.
You guys. And I like that. But yeah, Garfield. Like I remember reading one of the old newspaper ones and being like, "Yikes! Like, this is
lame.
bad." Yeah. It's just like recycled
you
material.
do reach an
but-
age where you're like, I don't want to say Garfield was terrible or lame, but like there's a definite age.
Yeah.
range
It was
that you can
definitely
grow out of with
Yeah,
Garfield.
high school to college. Yes. When I read that.
You get to be in college. My dissertation is on the
On
abhorrence
lasagna.
of Mondays. The abhorrence of Mondays.
It's so stupid. I used to like the Garfield and Friends
This is
show too. I don't know
ridiculous.
if everybody ever saw
I think I saw a few episodes.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
what is West? What?
One nav.
Okay, I'm done. I don't know.
I'll try. I'll give that to you guys. I'll try Calvin and Hobbes too because it was like right when I was in high school and I tried to do it and it was one of those things where everyone's like, yeah, I love Calvin and Hobbes, and I remember reading it and being like, I'm just not
You know,
feeling
I-
it. Don't they have
I-
like dark Christian undertones or something like that?
No,
Or
they
not?
don't.
No.
Team Christian.
No,
Or no, I'm
what
thinking
are
of
you
Peanuts,
talking
right?
about? No,
Am I thinking of
you're
Peanuts?
Peanuts.
Okay.
Smart comic.
It's
Very
the
smart.
exact
Yeah.
opposite of Garfield, and we're like Garfield. Like
Maybe that's it.
Garfield has
He
like
isn't fighting for
a
lasagna
lack
once.
of depth after a bit.
Yeah.
But Calvin and Hobbes has a lot of depth.
Really?
And there's a lot of commentary on culture and society
I'll
like
check it out.
within it, and it's really beautifully done.
You guys sound like you watch those like what is that, theory videos, like after each Rick and Morty, like there's a theory video where they break down.
I
and, like, all
don't.
those-
I
I do
don't,
love those.
But
though.
Do you watch
I
it
do for
sometimes?
Game of Thrones a lot.
Really?
But
Yeah.
I don't for Rick and Morty. But have you heard like the more recent one about Rick?
Is younger Morty or
Yeah.
I've heard
Or
that one,
older-
yeah.
older Morty.
Or he's old Morty and
They're the
that's
same
his young
person.
self. Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah, but that
and the
show
most
is so
recent
true.
episode was
Yeah.
they were saying like here's
love
like
that.
the most yeah. I mean,
It brought up more. Have you
the-
guys caught up with it?
yeah. I just watched
Yeah.
it last night. I finally caught
Did
up.
you notice, like, I was watching one of those theory videos, and they're like, when he had Detox Morty, like, he was really good at making pottery for some reason. Like,
Oh,
I didn't notice that until someone brought that up. I was like, what the fuck? But I love, like, I don't know, inspired Morty. It was
And
just
he
like-
was like he was like turning into
You think he was turning
Morty
into,
was
like,
kind of turning into Rick
Mm-hmm.
or something like it was a weird episode.
It was really good, though.
Yeah,
I
it
really,
was good. It was
That,
good.
like, that show is yet to disappoint me yet. So
I
I'm
agree. It is
enjoying
yet to disappoint me too. And like being at the Rickmobile, there was at least 300-400 people
Yeah.
that were just in line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's excluding the people that didn't want to wait 2 hours to buy
Yeah.
memorabilia,
Whatever.
but there were a lot of people.
Yeah, that show is really. It's one of those few shows too lately that it's like I'm not immediately turned off by this because it's like over plotty or it's over complicated. It's
No,
like
it's-
this or that. It's just like it's silly, it's stupid, but it does have like a lot of.
It has a
stuff
lot of
there.
depth.
Yeah, it has a lot of depth.
Especially Pickle Rick. I feel like that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
everybody's favorite this season.
That was really good. I'm trying to think if that was. I don't know. I still like the Vindicators. That's still Crocky Bot.
I think my favorite was that Buckethead guy. That made me laugh.
You need to check out the new ones. What are you doing? Oh, did you buy?
I
some
got a
Tiny
couple
Rick?
of things, but this was like this was the coolest one.
That looks like old, that
Tiny
looks like
Rick.
old Morty.
Tiny Rick. Here,
Tiny
I'll
Rick.
change it so you could actually see it.
I love that. What are
Here,
you gonna do?
point it
Summer?
into
I'm fucking
camera.
Tiny Rick.
Put it on the camera.
Tiny Rick. There you go.
Well, I'm on my delay, so I'm like fucking.
There you go. That side.
Tiny Rick.
Yeah, I do like Tiny Rick. I like when he goes back to the high school as Tiny Rick.
I just love. Have you seen Tiny Rick yet?
No, I'm way behind.
You gotta check it out.
My brother
enjoy
finally.
every episode
Yeah.
I've watched.
Oh, you haven't even gotten that?
I just.
Oh, except for the third.
I started at season 2, so
Oh.
because I heard it was a lot better than season 1, so I, was like,
I'll
I'll
agree
do
with
it.
it. It was
They're
better,
all-
but
they're
they're
20
still
minutes.
I
watchable.
really
you know?
enjoyed the pilot episode. I thought that was really fun.
My favorite,
I'll have to watch it.
oddly watched things was Orion the other day said, I started watching, what did he say? I started watching, how do I say it like Orion? Yo, yo, yo. I started watching Sons of Anarchy from I watched like the last season because it was he always watches stuff that he doesn't necessarily want to watch for a girl.
Yeah.
And so the girl that he was talking to at the time got him to watch the
really
last
into
season
that.
with her.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah.
So then he watched season 6. Which is the second,
Right.
the
And then he
penultimate
watched
season
season
5, and then he just went
Four.
backwards.
He just kept going
Yeah,
backwards.
and then he
What
watched
the
4,
hell?
but then he watched
That's
2,
awesome, yeah.
3, and then 1.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Wait, but
That
he's,
might be a really fun way to do it, like a memento
Yeah.
style way of figuring out things.
Yeah.
You're sort of like, how did that
Yeah, if you
happen?
like went from season
wait.
7 to
Is he
2
going from
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
last episode to like
No,
the
he-
fifth
I
to the
think
fourth
he's going,
like,
episode, and then he's
Season
Begin-
7, episode 1.
okay,
Yeah.
and then he's
going
watching
up.
all the way. That's a weird way to
That's
watch
one
it,
of the
though.
reasons why season 1
Well,
It is a
whatever,
little-
I don't know.
season 1
But
of
season 1 was really good of Sons.
I love
it was
I love
brutal.
all of
It was
Sons.
really- yeah.
There
There was one there was one season where I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Actually, I have a question about that.
Sure.
And I don't know why you're saying I can't do this anymore. Maybe you just lost.
Oh, there was one season where I was like, motherfuck, it's taking way too
I-
long.
okay.
It was
I
like
think I
maybe to
know
get
what
to
it
like
is. Okay.
Ireland or.
Oh, you know
Oh,
what?
that's
fun. No,
season
it was-
4. I
That's
think that's a
season
good
3.
one. That's,
Ireland,
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to
it's a
think, what
little
was
slow
that?
when they get to Ireland.
It did,
but,
yeah,
but
but-
it all builds up and it wraps together so beautifully at the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of season 3. It's like, that was the ending that I wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you
That
know
was
that
the
show's
Louis
based off
C.K.
of
moment.
Shakespeare.
That was a Louis C.K.
Yeah,
moment.
There was one. I can't. I'll try and think back, but there was one season.
I
where
know
was
what
like,
it is.
Motherfuck! Like this is just.
I know which
brutally
one it is.
boring. Yeah, which one?
It's the one where there's like
Spoiler alert.
there's like the young inductee who's like still new to the group,
Mhm.
but like everybody likes him and everything, but he's like really dumb,
Mhm.
and so like he finds out like some lineage that like his dad was half black, and so
yeah.
he's afraid they're gonna like kick him out of the
I'm
group,
Juice. Yeah.
and because he's like, you guys are racist, right? And they're like, I don't give a shit. So he like goes through all this stupid shit to
Yeah.
cover it up. He ends up like having to like kill people in the group so nobody finds out that his dad was half black. And they're just like,
yeah,
what
I
is your
remembered
fucking
that.
deal? It was so eye
Because I remember watching it too and being like, these guys don't give a shit if
Shit.
you're black. Like they
what
work
kind of
with black
horseshit
people. Like yeah,
plotting
it was
is this?
Yeah, that's Juice. Like me and my sister would watch that show together and we'd be, I'm Juice because he was such a fucking baby. I hated his. I liked his character towards the end. I thought he like.
That's
was
why
really
my
good,
friend
but-
didn't like Scrubs. He's like,
Really?
he's such a fucking baby. I'm like, you know what though?
That's the
Like,
point of
I'm,
it.
I
I'm
love
okay
Scrubs,
with
though.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Beautiful.
that.
I don't know, but it's like I mean, it's like
But
it
they are
went from
similar.
Juice being from having like no personality to having this really pathetic personality, and I don't know. It
Oh
was
my-
that middle part because towards the end when he had to then go. Spoiler alert! Prove to Jax that he wasn't like that bad or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Like,
Yeah.
I
But
feel
you
like his
he
character
needed that.
came
He needed
around,
that
but-
arc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
guess
you
that was
you
it. I
really
didn't
need to
really
buy
care
into
about
his
that.
patheticness.
Maybe that's it. But still, I was
favorite
like, fuck
favorite
Juice.
name on Sons of Anarchy.
Mhm.
Chibs.
Chibs. Yeah,
Great
that's a good
name.
one.
Great fucking name.
Favorite
Dude.
name on Sopranos? Pussy. The really big
Big
guy.
pussy,
His
yeah.
name
Big
was
puss,
Pussy.
yeah.
No, it's just pussy. I think. I don't think it was big puss.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they could've.
Michelle says that Phil, that's how you should watch Game of Thrones.
What's that?
Start with
Backwards?
season 7.
Maybe I
then
should.
Season 6. Oh my god.
We might. My sister might get rid of her HBO for a while, but I'm like, a part of me is like, maybe I should start Game of Thrones now, so that way by the time like I get up
No,
to
really
it,
do it.
then I can it'll be the final season. I could be on
Wes
top
will
of
watch
it.
all of it with you.
You'll rewatch them with me.
You guys really.
Can we just do improv? Can I get a suggestion?
You're not having
yeah.
fun the right way.
Turn off the sound and just
Yeah,
dub
yeah.
it. I am a king. Whoop whoop whoop.
I am a boar. Run,
probably
run,
watch
stab.
Oh.
The king has been penetrated.
I just watched this morning like clips of Robert Baratheon just in all of his
fun?
scenes. Yeah.
Robert Downey
And?
Jr.
It's good stuff. He's a
Did
good
it-
actor.
Did it feel like a real blast from the past? It's like,
Yeah, I was like,
Low those years.
I just want to get no more magic or dragons. I just want to look at some like summery times, and it's like summery back in the first season, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, because winter hadn't come.
Right. And it was like
the one thing from Game of Thrones that I've been.
I guess that's
time goes forward.
I do.
I get what you're saying,
Throws
though.
now with Wes.
I like shows that are
Takes me
like
back.
kind of bright, that
Yeah.
are visually appealing.
Well, it is kind of cool how you see like,
The transition.
yeah, it looks hot. Like it looks like they're all sweaty. And
Is your gal
gross.
pal not coming?
My
Season.
She's not.
the one thing from Game of Thrones that I really, really wanted that they didn't really delve into is magic. They had
gathering?
some things of magic, but I actually looked it up. I was like, I needed it so bad that I looked it up on like Game of Thrones
what
Wikia.
magic? Like how it works in the world, or what?
Well, that was
More
something-
magicians, more of that kind of things. They only showed it a couple times.
Perfect. That's
they
all
have
they need to do.
they have like a couple things of blood magic. Like one of the main characters
Mhm.
is he was
Blood
risen with blood magic. And then there's the blood. They've shown a couple blood mages. And then they had that one wizard that gave her the eggs.
Yeah.
But other than all of that, like there wasn't much else, and I
that's
really
what's great about it.
that's what's great about the show is that there's no magic.
There's very
That's
little.
not what's
Well,
great
see,
about
like,
the
when
show.
I-
it is because it keeps magic as it should be, which is this like mysterious force.
No,
That
that's not.
reminds
But
me
that's
of,
not what it was.
Willy
It's
Wonka.
that's not what it was. It was that in the past, apparently, I just saw this on the Wikipedia page. It was more prevalent, and now people
Yes.
think that like either magic doesn't exist or there's so little of it left.
Yeah.
And so we might actually end up getting that with the prequels that they're planning on making for the show, where they might show like magic in the past.
That would.
Magic
I
butts.
feel like that would
Yeah.
kind of bum me out.
Why? Why do you hate
Because-
magic?
Why are you against? Why are you
No.
so anti-magic, Potter boy?
You guys want some real magic? Like, watch this.
What? I like how you do it into the
you're
mic.
doing that,
now.
right?
I can't see
You look
it.
like a sad John Quayle doing magic. You're so right.
Yeah, you
I
really
just
do.
realized that you
Um,
kind of look like John Quayle.
Well, I think they'd probably do Robert's Rebellion, and there's still not much magic in that one. That would be all just sword fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
No
got your
magic.
foot on the tripod.
Swashbuckling.
Uh-oh.
I like that magic exists in the world, but it's not the linchpin because it's very.
It doesn't
easy-
have to be a linchpin, though.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I feel like when there's magic in the world, very easily can become like this, like Deus Ex Machina thing of like the hand of God's like constantly coming down. Like, oh, he managed to like do this spell and like everything's fine now, and
What
that doesn't
does that
happen in Game
mean?
of Thrones. It's all just like just
No.
political machinations.
No,
which I really
magic has
enjoy.
been well written in a lot of television and movies, and it can still be done.
I'm not saying that that's never been done well. I
Right.
think it.
Mhm.
I love Harry Potter, for example.
Who's that?
Mhm.
I like the mix.
Mix of
I personally approve of the mix of magic to like.
I mean, I will
Game of
say that
Thrones.
there is
Hello,
something
Rex.
cool about that. What's up, Rex? There
Yo,
is
Rex,
something
what's
cool
up?
about it because when I was
Hello,
first into it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those like a fantasy. Like they have a
Yeah.
like Peter Dinklage. I thought was supposed to be like a dwarf. Like
I'm
they
a
were gonna play
magic
all this.
dwarf.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I can appreciate that. There's
He's just a short man.
I didn't know that. Like I just when it
Oh.
first came out, yeah, I was like, oh, is that what it's
Is
supposed
he
to be?
a
Because there's
hobbit?
dragons.
Why do they
yeah.
get a hobbit?
Why do hobbits have to inhabit this part of the world? Ugh. Yeah.
Well, and does that turn you off? You don't like Lord of the Rings?
I
and-
hate little people. No, No, I like that.
Oh.
I don't know why. I was just like, it was one of those things where I was like, oh, it's gonna be another whimsical one.
Okay.
Like,
Exactly.
I thought it was
And
gonna be a
it's-
little too corny or something like that.
It's the
Yeah, there's like little fairies, and then you hear about how cool it is. It's like, okay, I can respect that. I'm still
Yeah.
not gonna watch it, but
great.
eventually, one day I
It's
will.
the exact opposite of what you expect.
Yeah,
It does,
is
does
what it
exist,
sounds
but
like.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
very, very minor to the story.
Yeah.
What is?
Magic.
Oh, I see.
I want to play Magic the Gathering.
Well, it also seems
again.
like it makes it seem like magic is hard to do.
Yes.
Which is nice because there's a lot of shows where it's like, oh, he just did the thing with magic.
Or yeah, or like in the
But it's
first
like,
season,
oh
it's
no,
like
you gotta kill.
got a little bit of
horse.
witch
You gotta
blood.
and you drink all its blood or something, and then you can do the thing, and that's hard.
yeah, because you
I
have to
think
keep
it's-
heightening off of that, and
Yeah.
then it lessens.
it just
all
makes
other
it
stuff.
more unobtainable or something like that. or-
Unobtainium.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna use that in something
Avatar.
too. But yeah, like something to reach for. It's like you can try and get this god status. I don't know. There's something cool.
I said
about
this
it,
on
guess.
Screen Source on Sunday, but
Mhm.
that I think it is the best show on television right now.
Screen Source.
Game of Thrones.
Oh. I'm just kidding. My
no,
sister
I do
actually.
not think my show.
I know. My sister said she watched it. She liked it. It's pretty
Game
cool.
of Thrones?
Screen
Oh,
Source.
Screen
Screen
Source.
Source.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's just
she
she has
already
a
loves
crush
that,
on
yeah.
Jessica.
Yo, Rex.
I would
Yeah.
say it's the most entertaining.
Ooh.
Okay, so what's the best?
What
show
is
on
the
television?
best?
I don't know if it's like the most critically. Like,
It
What, no,
seems like
what,
it's
what do
pretty
you
high up
think
there.
is the best
I would say, does Breaking Bad count
on television right now?
right now?
Oh, well, now, okay.
I'm
Hold
talking
on,
about
wait,
right
wait.
now.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
right
hear,
now,
I'm not talking about ever because
Rex,
it's not my
have you
favorite show
seen Game
ever.
of Thrones?
Weigh in, Rex.
Way in.
Was
Rex.
it, was it
Right
Rex or
now.
who was it the other day that was like, I'm
I
not
don't know
listening?
what it is right now. I mean, wait. Okay, so
Anyways.
let's.
Best show on
this is a
television
good one.
at this moment.
live
Name-
action or
name
cartoon?
shows that are on.
No, any show.
Any show.
I know you're
Good
gonna
shows.
say
Rick
Rick.
and Morty.
Yeah.
Okay, besides Game of Thrones.
Silicon Valley.
Never seen it.
Twin Peaks is back. People.
I don't think you're
losing
watching
their-
other television, are you?
Nope.
You're just watching Game of
real-
Thrones. What else are
real
you
nice.
watching?
I like how he made that. That's a bold claim.
I'm watching Rick and Morty.
In Game of Thrones. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so of the two shows you're watching, which one's better?
Oh. Hold on a second.
guess
Oh,
Game
Rex
of
says,
Thrones.
sorry, I left so early in the stream a few days ago. I got all butthurt when you dropped Splatoon for Crash Bandicoot. The controllers were not syncing up for Splatoon 2, so we were also butthurt.
So there's a lot of good stuff on television. There's
Like, what
Better
are
a
Call
lot of
Saul,
people have
I
said we're
hear-
in the golden age of television at this moment. Actually,
People said that about the last 10
Yeah, I was
10
like
years.
when the like
Because
Sopranos
when
and
The
Breaking
Sopranos came on,
Bad, and
it kind of brought into gold.
well, yeah, well, Sopranos.
overall, honestly, I really do feel like, and I'm not just saying it because I'm a Portugueño, but like I'm saying it because like I really, I really liked Breaking Bad. Like,
yeah, no,
that
it was good. And I think
probably-
it-
that was like one of my favorite.
and it
shows.
is critically
It's-
acclaimed,
yeah,
and a lot of
it was
people
really
do think
great.
it's one of
and
the
you
best
know what?
shows ever written.
Better
What
Call
about- yeah,
Saul
Better
is
Call
really
Saul.
good.
I
like
like
it.
You know, I've only watched the first season, and I loved it.
You'll,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
Ooh,
that
I
you'll
love
really
it.
like the second one. It really like picks it up, but it
I was-
still has
Yeah,
like
first
still,
season's
like,
slow
such a-
going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was like fine with that. I was like, nope. Like,
Yeah.
it's in good hands. Like they're doing their thing.
Yeah, and like
I'm
these
fine.
these later seasons are just like they're really good. I don't think I've seen seasons.
later hosens are, like,
these
really
later
good.
hosens are so warm and toasty on my nuts, but
Yeah, I would agree with
dig
you
it.
that it's the best show on television right now.
Okay,
I
you?
know that Kevin would say. Well,
Everybody at the table disagreed with me except for. By everybody, I mean Jason and Kevin didn't agree with me.
What did they
I think
say?
Jessica agreed with me though.
wait, what did they say? Of course, because she loves you.
I understood what they were saying.
Because she loves you.
That's
Yeah.
not why.
She doesn't wanna get
Jason said
spanked on
it's
the
Twin
bottom.
Peaks,
Peaks.
the reboot, and then
I haven't
No
seen
one said
that.
enlightenment.
and then Kevin said, "What did Kevin say?"
See, I need to rewatch Twin
can't
Peaks.
remember.
I remember watching some of it. and it
Kevin
was
said
like
his
very,
Instagram post of Fitzwilliams, his cat.
Is that his name?
That's my favorite TV show.
I don't remember. I don't remember what Kevin said.
It's probably something really good. Once. Really good. What about Friends? Have you guys seen Friends?
Rex sent you an email.
Oh, I did not get an email.
Friends was my
Actually,
favorite
email
show of all
one.
time
Friends?
until I
Wait.
watched Battlestar Galactica.
Did you say
and
Friends was your favorite show?
it was.
I
Yeah.
tried to start from the very beginning of Star Trek once. Could not get into that. It's like it was like another level of nerd that I just could not get down. with.
Do you like the
Thing to
new?
do is just look up all the best episodes and just
Really?
watch those.
And just watch
and
those.
just
Yeah.
cut out all the fat.
Yeah, because like it was like from the very first like episode with.
Do you like Star Trek? Or, I'm sorry,
no,
Star
I was
Wars?
just trying. I do love Star Wars.
Okay. I think you can get on the Star Trek
See,
nerddom
that's what I
then.
thought I would try and do, but I didn't. But
Have you
like,
tried the
maybe
new
I should,
films?
But even the
yeah,
best.
I do like the new films. Too.
Yeah, so I
Those
think
are really good.
go back
Fun.
to some of the... I've seen
Just
some
like
of the older Star Trek.
Yeah, that's probably what I need to do.
Yeah.
Is just find the good episodes and
Yeah.
way through the bullshit of just like.
That's what I did.
It's a-
I was just like
Span
40
the-
best
the-
episodes of
the
Star Trek,
comment
and I just
box,
like
can read past
watched those.
Did you ever watch like
Oh, you want to go back? is
like
what you're saying.
Babylon
I just-
5
if
or
we
like
could
the
expand
other
so I could just
offshoots
see
or?
What's going on?
No.
My dad really liked those. I
There's
don't know
a
why.
nice one that gives
Oh, yeah.
He was there like.
Well,
Star Trek
my
now.
friend and I used to dub over Star
Okay,
Trek.
hold
on a
We'd
second.
turn off the sound.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then we'd. It is
So,
now time to augmentatio. And
I
we
think
just-
Rex is saying, yeah, I have, and I think that shit
I don't know.
is about Game of
This is
Thrones.
really tough.
But he says that he started Dexter, and he's invested.
Really?
Who here has seen
That's the bad.
Dexter?
Dexter
Yes.
is my
I
second
have
favorite
not
show of all
finished
time.
the goddamn last season yet. I don't know why. I've gotten up to it, but I
love half of the seasons of Dexter.
Really?
So very
what
much.
half? I think I know what half you're going to talk about.
What did you say about Dexter?
It's
I missed
like
it.
he said he
Dexter's
poops.
my second favorite show of all time.
I love.
Wait, what's your first show then? Walking Dead?
Battlestar Dexter,
Battlestar
and then
Dexter, okay.
Mad Men.
Oh, Mad Men.
I
Shall weigh
watched
in on
all of
that.
Battlestar.
Really?
But before we get to, I just want to say like Dexter.
Yeah.
Like season 2, where
Bay Harbor Butcher.
Bay Harbor Butcher is fucking unbelievably good television.
really great.
What you need to do is go and read the
Poop.
books. The books are also fucking awesome.
Dude,
They're
I-
just as good, and it's all different.
I gotta tell you, like when he described the books to me, I like my. I thought it sounded so hokey.
I didn't know. No, I didn't describe the books to you. I described one person's character,
Mm-hmm.
and
But it's so ridiculous. I could see how like if you're ready for that kind of camp, like yeah.
no, only that part is camp. I mean, the rest of it is it literally. God, the writing is so.
Don't name who it is because I don't know where he is in the.
The writing is so dark. It's so good, and the narration is like. I don't want to say that it's better, but
Isn't there
it's so
there's
good.
a person in the books who survives in the books who doesn't survive in the TV show, and like he has like bionic legs or a bionic arm or something.
Really?
No, he's just yeah. I think
That's what you
yeah.
said.
I'm trying to
Just
remember
robotics?
if it was actually
I will
if it was
get you.
actually like a metal arm or something. But yeah, it's like I remember some of the
can.
writing was like you can hear him clinking down the hallway or something. It was really funny. It's great. It's really good. I'm telling you. Do you want me to expand this for you,
It sounds fun.
Phil?
Sure. I can't read any of that.
Oh shit! You're on season.
What is he on? Because
He's
Danielle
on season.
just.
He's on season 3. So you saw season 2, which is
It's really good.
maybe
Yeah.
the best season, maybe not.
The first two are so good though.
I mean,
They're so
like,
good.
What are you
I was-
talking about,
I was-
Dexter?
Yeah.
Most people say season 4 because
yeah.
of,
That's a really
I would
good
say
one,
season
too.
2 and
It's
season
really
4
good.
for me.
Yeah,
Like-
Danielle just finished watching, I think, the end of season 4, and she was devastated.
Dude, like,
yeah. Michelle
few
says
thi-
Trinity
But,
Killer season
yeah.
4,
Few
and
things
Michelle
have,
says
like,
Mad Men is the greatest. Yes, it is.
devastating.
Yeah, she really liked that. I fell out of love with it after a while. I think it was like maybe the last 2 seasons. I was like, okay, I don't care anymore.
I
What was
just
season 3? It wasn't that great. I don't think. Right?
Season 3 was fun.
season
It
3 was that
him having a friend.
Miguel.
But he's
Yes.
on season
Yeah.
3.
Miguel.
Miguel.
Right.
Jimmy Santos. That wasn't his.
Yeah, so we
actual
can't
name.
ruin
Jimmy
anything
Stewart.
for Rex.
Something like that.
But
I
you
know
gotta
who you're
watch
talking
it,
about.
Rex.
Jimmy
He's like
Smits.
Jimmy
No.
Smits. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I was like, I got all this.
Um,
you know
He has a friend and
Oh.
other stuff.
So
It
some
was
of the
still
things
good.
that make
We won't
the
ruin it,
show my second favorite show of all time. It's bright and it's gorgeous.
What are
They-
you talking about?
Dexter.
It is.
Dorks.
It's beautifully
The
done.
tone is just so good. It's dark, but it's also lively at the same time.
yeah.
And they really captured Cuba.
Yeah, they had that Cuban
Havana.
feel of Florida,
Yeah, yeah.
and then but also he's a like totally deranged character, and the narration, which doesn't work for every show,
It
and
works
for
for
the
this
few
show, yeah.
shows that it does, this is one of them. The narration's so good.
It's really good.
And in Scrubs, they do it in Scrubs too, where he narrates, and
I love Scrubs. That was
yeah,
one of my
Scrubs.
top
Yeah.
shows
Scrubs
for a while.
top 5 favorite comedies.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I watched all of
He's
those.
such a great anti-hero. It's such a perfect anti-hero of like, no, you hate a serial killer, but he's like using his powers and skills for good.
Yeah.
So it's like,
There was a few. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was like
w-
maybe one season. I was like eye rolly. I was like, I can't. It's taking forever to get to this point. But
Yeah.
My sister-in-law
keep going
said.
I'm trying to keep it vague.
I feel
Homeboy.
like you could be done with the show
Mhm.
at season 4 and be like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, I mean,
There's still other great stuff.
Well, see, yeah,
but
I
that's a
still
real
need to
moment.
finish the last season. It's just like I don't know, I just keep getting sidetracked by it. But I just need to and also I'm waiting for Danielle to catch up because we started that together, and then she was taking her sweet time to watch it because she
Just
has
finish
a
it.
stupid job.
She's too
so
far
I'm like,
behind.
Fudge that, yeah. She has this job.
What do you guys think about this? Jessica and I are watching
Each other.
Daredevil right now. And, all
I
these.
hear good things, but I've never seen it.
It's good. It's pretty dark also, but it stays dark and the tone's dark. And I don't love the tone. It's not my kind of tone, but it is good.
What?
And okay, so my question is your thoughts on like vigilantism. I feel like I have some ideas of what your
Wait, what are we talking?
answers
Daredevil
would be.
or
So like
or the Punisher
Dexter
or
or
something.
Daredevil or
Yeah.
Punisher, they're people killing bad
people
guys.
who take the law into their own hands.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
have
But
their own
I
set
feel
of
like
morals.
I feel like I know what your answers would be. But what do you guys feel about it?
I kind of want to hear what you think your answers are.
Okay,
Let
I
me
feel
think of
like
mine. Hold on.
I feel like Phil would be would say yes. It's cool. It's cool stuff. I wish it did exist. I feel like Wes would say no, not cool. Don't like it. I feel like I didn't think about you because I don't think about you. No, I really didn't have it. I really don't know where you
Because
stand.
Tito's gonna be like
yeah.
balanced in the middle, like
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the whole middle guy. Yeah, exactly.
So, wait,
Michelle, what's your top favorite TV shows right now then that you're watching?
Oh, Michelle,
Don't
what is the
say
best show
Frasier.
on television right now?
Don't say Frasier.
And Danielle, what is the best television show on television?
and while
right
they're
now?
answering, Rex says, "I know season 4 has Rita die. The right? No, who told you that? That doesn't happen.
What do you say?
Yeah,
Season four is
we
ready
didn't
to
say
die?
that.
No.
Yeah.
With vigilantism, I don't know. Like, I guess I would have to have a scenario. Like, if there was some guy going around like killing criminals and all this stuff, it's like I wouldn't care. I'm like,
Okay, so yeah,
as long as,
I think that. I mean,
but as
yeah.
long as like I don't accidentally like run a red light and then he comes in and like smacks me in the face.
No,
and
no,
tries
they're
to
killing.
take
They're
me.
killing bad guys.
Yeah,
bad
if they're
guys,
doing
yeah.
that, I could. I mean, like I could see why not.
I was spot on.
Yeah.
Wesley.
I think no, because it's. I think if you have vigilantes doing that stuff, it sort of means that your society isn't very well upkept. You know, it sort of means that the law.
There are other things that
enforcement-
we should be doing.
Yeah,
to fix
like
it.
we need
yeah.
better law enforcement or something.
Well, we do
Okay.
need that.
I was right about it.
I know. I was
And-
like, Wes
and
had the
Tito.
more thought out answer. I'm just like, people killing shit. Whatever. Are they bugging me?
It's-
Nope.
Like vigilantism.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to say.
Vigilantism is accountable to nobody, so they can be like trying to do good, okay, but
Stupid
they can
Danielle.
fuck up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
My biggest problem.
It's Batman.
Example of this was the very first Chris Nolan Batman. Batman Begins. There's a moment where he's doing stuff, and then like Katie Holmes or whoever it is, like she's gonna die. Alfred, I gotta get her back to the Bat Cave. And so he like, and so
Spot
he like,
on.
and so he like frog hops his car over every single roof in the whole goddamn city, and he is like tearing the town apart. And I was like, this is I wouldn't be happy with this guy at all. This asshole. He's like destroying everybody's
Yeah.
property. No, because there's no oversight. There's no accountability.
I'm the villain this city needs.
So dumb.
Yeah, and he also there are several scenes.
But he
in
has a
the
cool
Dark
car.
This is
Knight
Dr.
where
Phil.
he just lands his car
That
on
is
other
Danielle.
cars,
Yeah, and he just
and
like, fuck
and
it.
it just happens that the
Yes.
guys survived.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It just has a shot of the guys like, oh, well, I'm okay.
yeah.
But
It's like that's
they
not
would
re-
have died.
Yeah, I
In
mean,
like, you know,
we do have that in the real world, though. That is what anonymous is. It is.
Yes. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
vigilantism that has no oversight, and so it's a fascinating thing. I'm all for like change. Like I'm all for vigilantism in that sense because like it's going to happen eventually. So I'm curious how it's going to go.
Yeah, and in that
but they have
sense-
no oversight, and no one knows who they are.
So this actually
Civilian
harkens back
justice.
to a movie that came out last year, which is one of the
Civilian
reasons
Jones. Yeah.
Civil War
Felix
exists. Captain America: Civil War is
Yeah.
kind of based on this, and they were like,
It's
you know,
like,
you
yeah.
need to sign the papers to be a part of the UN, and they're like, no, we don't want to do it. Well, half of them are, and half of them don't. You know,
Right.
So,
And
yeah.
it's always boils down to like the individual versus the group.
You guys are
in
thinking too
anything.
logically about it. It's just like, is there a cool
Is it
guy
cool
who is
or
like,
not?
yeah, is there like, yeah, it's like, it shows how different. It's like, I'm more about like how cool that
Oh
thing
my
looks.
God.
I don't give a
Oh,
fuck
no.
if they squish
Guess
my shitty car.
Oh, Dank got Rex. Rex is like, I've never watched a Marvel movie. Dank says, what's Marvel?
Nice.
I might have misspelled it. Rex, don't feed into Dank.
Yeah,
Real
Dink's got
quick,
issues.
yes, Danielle's favorite show is Dr. Phil. When I met her, like I remember messaging her at like 2 in the morning, and she was watching a pre-recorded
This
episode
is
of Dr. Phil.
Danielle. This is insane.
She
This is
does.
insane.
That's all. She'll sit there and watch Dr.
It's
Phil
not
with us.
cool. Danielle is not cool.
Oh, don't mess with her.
I want to
doctor.
know why.
That's why she dated me, because I was Phil.
I want to say, that I know a lot of
Like
a lot of people in that
doctors?
field, and they
sure.
talk about how kind of it's
He's
just
not a
it's
real doctor.
joke.
Yeah, he's not
It's
a real doctor.
joke. Well, I think he actually.
He
has
used
his
to be
degree.
a real doctor, but it's like I remember reading something about it's like he hasn't kept up with it.
Oh, yeah, because you have to-
But like
you-
since
yeah.
it's for entertainment purposes and people don't really
It's
take him
fine.
serious, they'll
Here's
like,
one
do
of
whatever
the.
you
That's
want.
one of the reasons why it's so awful. I think
Mhm.
is to publicize that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, to publicize
Well, how about you
actual
cash me
therapy.
outside? How about that?
Cash me out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we
Cash-
wouldn't have
cash
that
me
gem in
outside.
society
Exactly.
if we didn't have this.
Michelle says, "Don't listen, Danielle. Don't listen to all the haters."
God, it's
Good
awful.
Yeah.
show. Do you guys know what my favorite show is?
Oh, has it been going
Black
backwards?
Mirror's tied to Game of Thrones. Michelle, you know what? We're the same
I
person.
Black
did
Mirror's
like
pretty
Black
good. I saw
Mirror.
the
I
first
saw like
episode,
a few
that's a
episodes.
good
and it's
show.
I
amazing.
saw a
Watch
few
them
episodes
all.
of that.
Watch
yeah.
them all. They're
Like
the
I saw the one with the
best.
like rating or
Oh.
whatever. I really enjoyed
I
it.
saw the one with the pig.
Oh yeah.
The very
Oh
first
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
great.
you're talking
Oh, yeah,
about
the
season
body
3,
of the
episode
pig.
1. You're talking about season 1, episode 1.
Jesus nerd.
Ugh.
It's
I really
it's,
like
really-
the
it's the best.
the happy episode of
The
the last
happies?
season. The
Which one?
nice middle chunk.
Which one?
Episode 3.
Twos.
I think
What,
it was
what,
3.
what did they do? What happened?
It was like the simulated universe, and it was like a happy episode in the because they were
Oh,
all
the two
sad.
women.
Yeah,
Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Saint
great.
Saint something.
yeah.
Yeah. It's the name of the city.
You
Name of the
push
place.
now. What about like Michelle put also the Twilight Zone? Did you guys like any of those old
Rex,
school,
what's your
like, ones like
favorite
that?
TV show? What's the best show on
What's-
television
yeah.
right now? Rex.
And what's your favorite television show of all time? Yeah, that's what we're also doing.
But
No,
did you guys
no,
like? Because I
kn-
used to
and I
love
know
like
that-
Tales from the Crypt and like Outer Limits
And
or weird
Roundhouse.
shit like that. Those are good. Roundhouse, yes.
I
don't know what
I
that-
went back and watched the
Was
very
that-
first episode of Twilight Zone,
Uh-huh.
and it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like tripping out. I was like, holy shit! Like
I
this
was
guy knows what he's-
listening. They had they came out with the Twilight Zone app, and it was like old audio stories. I guess they used to have, and one of them was like this old one about like mannequins or something. It was so good though. Like I still think about it because I used to put it on and go for runs, and I love that.
I think one of the
like,
reasons
old
that
horror
Black
stuff
Mirror's
like that.
doing so well is because people are like, this is a natural successor to
Yeah, to like,
Twilight Zone.
Twilight
yeah,
or,
to like and X Files and stuff. It's just like the
Yeah.
modern day version.
I don't know about
No,
X
X-Files.
Files.
That-
X Files
that's
is a
like
different
bit more
thing.
Yeah.
supernatural.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what my favorite show is?
So Dylan, when does your girlfriend get back? I'm just kidding. What is it, Tito?
The West Wing.
Oh,
yeah, you have
mentioned
my
that
number-
before.
that's my number one.
My brother. It's also my brother's
Martin
number one.
Sheen, right?
Yeah, it's Martin Sheen.
Okay. Never
Number
saw
one.
it.
Have you seen it? You would like it.
My grandpa liked it.
You guys wouldn't. You
Just
would
kidding.
like it.
Oh, I
Is it
wouldn't
like very
it.
political
No,
or something
yeah,
like that?
It's about the West Wing.
Yeah,
of the White House.
yeah, I know, but
No, it's
never
not
mind.
political.
I
It's
mean,
about
like
the
they could have
it's about the
drama.
president playing basketball.
They
before
could
he
have
eats
like
his
a bunch of
breakfast.
drama where it's like, Cindy, I wanted to plump you.
yeah,
but,
yes,
Yeah,
So-
good point
Yeah,
because
yes.
Battlestar Galactica, same thing too. People go into it thinking, oh, it's just gonna
way
be
too
sci-fi, but
yeah,
it
yeah.
actually it's more like The West Wing than anything.
Really?
Yes, it's about
Yeah.
political machinations. There are shows where it's like there's inter-office emotional drama, but with the West Wing, it's actually
think I
just
just
getting
got to
deep into the weeds about policy and like
Really?
the frustration of trying to get like, listen, we feel this policy
like
is
a
good.
bill
Let's
passed.
try to push it.
That's
through.
too much like real fucking life.
No, but the writing
like you
is
hear about
so-
like all the bullshit that already goes along.
Yeah,
Like,
but I hear
saw
the
something-
writing is amazing though. I don't think it's
I
as
could've-
I don't think it's as bland as real life.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably not. It's like, well,
It's one of the reasons why it is
Section
considered one of the
4A
best shows.
bans
Guy
the
who
use
wrote
of
it,
trees as
like,
garden tools.
He's written a bunch of classic movies, like A Few Good
I
Men.
don't know shit about politics.
Look, like the movie A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
That's where Jack
I
Nicholson
love
is
that
like, you can't
movie.
handle the truth.
Yeah.
Mar-
Spoiler alert.
He
Could he handle
Aaron
it?
Sorkin
Yeah.
wrote that. Aaron Sorkin wrote that entire film. He's the one,
Yeah.
like that rhythm.
Wait, I thought that was a screen. Wasn't that a screenplay originally?
Well-
he wrote
well,
that screenplay. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't know
thought
if
it was
it's
like
based
a
off a book or
play, a
something.
novel. Or
Well, then
play,
you'll
I'm
like
sorry.
it because Aaron Sorkin also did West Wing.
yeah,
right?
he
Maybe I will.
wrote
you'll like
all
West
that.
Wing.
I'd give it. I mean,
So
I would
it's the
give it a
same rhythm, it's
chance.
the same type of dialogue.
But
Is
I
it on
do love A
Netflix?
Few Good Men.
Is it on Netflix? Yeah.
A Few Good Men is like really like one of the top. I love
just
that.
like Dexter, like you only really need to watch the first 4 seasons of West Wing because then he got kicked out off of his own show because he was
who gives a
like
shit?
addled on drugs,
Like,
and like
peeing on
he
people.
wrote, and so other people tried to write his stuff, but like, he wrote literally every single episode.
That's
This is
crazy.
back when it was like 22 episodes
Yeah.
a season.
I think
4 seasons.
the
He
guy
wrote
in Twilight
80
Zone used to do the
episodes
same thing too.
by himself.
What's that guy's name, Michelle? Do you remember?
Rod Sterling.
Rex says Breaking Bad and Bleach. Breaking Bad was filmed right here where we're from, Albuquerque, and I've never watched Bleach. It's an anime series.
Bleach?
Bleach.
Bleach,
Bleach.
is now it was a manga.
It was an
thing.
animated
Now it's
series.
an anime thing.
What's have you ever seen? Is it Elephant Light or Elephant Lead? I don't know.
I don't know.
You've never
What are
seen
you
it?
talking about? What is it?
What do you?
It's
Anime?
anime. Yeah,
No.
it was like one of the
I'm not a
few that
like,
I like.
It's only in recent years that I started watching it.
Okay.
as,
Have you seen
like,
Chronos
a-
Crusade?
No.
Okay, I like that one too.
You've probably
Those are
seen
the
way
only
more
ones I've
anime
seen.
than me.
Okay, that's it.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy B. Ugh,
Bleach.
okay.
Some of that.
Okay, hipster.
I started
Jesus
watching
Christ.
Full Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist, and I did
Alchemist.
not like it. It's
Really?
way too sad.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
what?
Oh
That
my
was your issue
God.
With it? It was way too sad.
Oh, it's
Michelle,
it's just
can
it's
you
just
real
a
quick
downer.
tell
the
me
entire
that
thing,
stupid
and it's like,
anime you
there's
used to watch
nothing
about
fun.
Chisei, whatever her
Zero
name is?
fun stuff.
Chisei,
Have
can
you
you
seen
tell
it?
me that? Thank you.
I've seen a little bit of it. And I enjoyed what I saw.
Yeah.
My
tried to
problem with
watch,
anime is that just it
Attack
can
on
really
Titan.
just drag
Oh, yeah.
anything
Jesus.
out
You
way
didn't like
longer
it, or
than it
no
needs to
way.
be.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Why
one of the
was
reasons
that?
why I
I'm
didn't
just
like it.
like,
for
I'm
you.
just like, I'm
episodes.
done with
You gotta
anime
find the right
now.
ones. You
Oh,
gotta find the right
And
ones.
they were just
One
like,
Punch Man, dude. Oh my gosh.
I'd fucking watch one.
God, it's
I
so
would-
good.
Too
I
long.
would-
It took forever.
One Punch
would
Man
jump
is the
back into it.
Scrubs
Way too
of
dramatic
anime.
for
Yeah.
what
Fuck
was
yeah.
happening.
damn,
You
it's
have
good.
just
like the first
sold me
episode,
on that on
part
One
of
Punch Man
that, and
so
wasn't
hard.
Yeah,
they were
dude, it
flying
really
around
is.
killing people, weren't they?
Yeah, like
Hey,
the first
can you guys
couple
hear us
episodes were
all
like,
talking
"Oh,
individually,
Yeah, yeah.
or does it
kinda
just
cool,"
sound
but then it
like
was just
a
like,
verbal
Jesus.
Then it just
soup?
like went down.
Just
Dang
something
it, that's what
happened,
everyone
please.
keeps telling me
Are we all
to watch.
talking over each other?
That or Eve 8, I think it was. Eve 6.
Besides Pokemon,
No.
yeah, Pokemon was a huge part of my
I
childhood
don't know.
too.
Oh, maybe I'll watch it again.
I love
but-
me some Pokemon.
Or like,
you
what do you
have to-
guys? Damn it. Well, my sister used to watch this anime. I was trying to think if she knew it, but like every time, like the shitty dub over, it'd be like, "Chise, no!" Yeah, just like every single time, like he needed to talk to this.
I
fucking-
want to see it. It's Tom Cruise, right?
I have no idea.
I think he's talking about an anime.
It's an anime. Yeah. I don't remember the name of it.
They're talking about
Yeah, a few good men. Yeah, he goes Chise a lot. She's a woman. Wait, real quick. Miyazaki, what's your favorite?
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki,
It's down
no.
to 2. Kiki's Delivery Service,
'Kay,
which I
good
have
one.
problems with. The cat was miscast as Phil Hartman, even though I love Phil Hartman,
Mhm.
and he's way too negative, and it ends too abruptly.
Wait. So
But
that
it's
is,
fantastic.
but that's still on your top, even with all those
it's a top-
problems.
even with all those
Okay.
problems,
Okay,
I
okay.
fucking love that
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
Sorry, Rex.
And Laputa Castle in the Sky.
Oh,
Is
I've
that
seen
the
I haven't seen either, right?
Spirited Away guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Spirited Away guy.
Don't
Those are-
you
those are
hate
the two
Spirited
best.
Away?
No.
Oh,
That's
I thought
me.
it was-
You're thinking of me.
That's you, yeah.
We gotta watch like Laputa. Like that is like a legit.
Is that the newer one he
I
did?
like the
no, it's his
animation
best.
more
He
than
did
the
it- He did
story.
it before Mononoke.
Yeah.
It's his best film.
Which one is it? What's it called?
Laputa Castle in the Sky.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's-
I know Castle in the Sky. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's your
not the full
favorite-
title.
what's your
Have you
favorite
seen Castle in the
Miyazaki?
Sky?
Yes, a while back.
Did you like it?
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. My favorite was because the first film I saw of him was Howl's Moving Castle, and I absolutely loved it. But I
Not-
saw
not- not
Spirited
my
I
Away.
hated it.
Really,
I hated
love
both of
Spirited
those.
Away.
Yeah.
What
Spirited
did
Away
what
was
did
so
you not
good.
like about Spirited Away?
I
good.
feel like we talked about this on the last one, but I
Yeah.
don't like Spirited Away because
It's
I
just
thought
like
the
like the
story
weird visuals and
was
stuff like
way
that.
too
It's like,
bizarre.
It was, like,
Like things were
creepy stuff.
happening
Yeah.
for no reason.
okay.
The kid starts growing bigger. I get that a lot of it was
Culturally relevant to Japan because it's all
at
like
the
about,
time.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
Spirited Away
Oh,
because
yeah.
like it's all about like
Well,
th-
it's
their
about like
lore
children
they have.
brothels or just like something
Yeah.
like that. It's like about
But
like
I feel like if we
it's
knew
like
more
a
about Japanese
symbolism
lore,
of like
demons
brothels or
and stuff.
something. Like
Yeah,
that.
and that's one of the
And,
it's
like, the
one of
culture
the
there.
weirdest thing
I
about is
don't.
connecting with the foreign film's culture.
Mhm.
For instance, I watched this movie called Mother last night, which was a South Korean film by the same guy that made Okja and The Host
I've heard of that.
and a bunch of films. I'm a really big fan of Korean films,
Mhm.
and this one like it may have been a little too bizarre for me to connect with
Really?
it on a cultural level.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like,
I
there's just
realized,
little nuances.
but actually, it turns out it was like there was a big twist at the end. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Now
why.
it makes
yeah,
it, yeah.
everything started to kind of like make sense. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, so
There
Rex
was-
does say
yeah.
it sounds like a huge clusterfuck. So let's
Oh, one
when
at a
we're all
time.
talking over each other.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It
Uh,
happens. Real quick, I guess to jump on that real quick. I know I'm like jumping topics everywhere, but like one of my favorite directors is I can't remember his name.
What did he do?
He did Amelie. He did City of Lost Children
yeah,
and
yeah.
Delicatessens, which is one of my top
Yeah.
movies too. I love that.
Delicatessen's a weird one.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
He does
I think
all
I might
French
have
stuff. Is he a French
Mo-
guy?
I
I
have
think-
just heard of Delicatessen. Is it
Yeah.
the guy who's like bullet or something? He's like on a mission or
No.
his name.
Uh,
or-
no,
It's
I have no idea
about.
what that
Can
is.
I? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler, right?
I don't. No, not really.
No, it's
part of
about
What's
it's
the
about a
basic
person that it's about this guy that's serving human meat to patrons of a hotel. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
That's-
and it's like in a
ooh, that sounds weird.
post-apocalyptic world where meat is a commodity,
But the-
or it's
but
like a
the-
scarce and stuff
The
like
tone
that,
isn't
so.
what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
though.
it's
the tone is
not
kind
like
of
that. It's very upbeat.
the tone's
for
more like
a
Amelie.
Very dark. Yeah.
That's a weird combination.
Yeah.
The tone of Amelie with
Yeah.
serving human.
But
meat
have you
in a
ever seen
restaurant?
City of Lost Children? That's
No,
probably
I've always-
one of my
I've heard
favorite
of it.
movies ever.
I've heard of it.
What's it about?
It's so good. It's about like oh man, it's hard. Like basically, a bunch of kids are being kidnapped to this dark or this evil scientist's lair because he doesn't dream and stuff like that. So he's like harvesting kids' dreams.
Is it
to
kind of
try
like
and make himself dream.
fantastical? Do they?
Yeah,
go,
it's
okay.
it's very steampunk.
Okay.
Is what I really like. It has Ron Perlman in it too, who's a fucking incredible actor.
Ron
but,
Perlman's amazing.
he's really good.
What else is he in? So I can
He
picture
was
his
Hellboy.
face.
He's the main
Oh.
guy in
Oh.
Sons of
He's
Anarchy.
Clay.
He's
yeah,
Clay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
juice.
Well, I can't spell my favorite movie, but I named my cat after her. She was the chick flying on a glider.
I think he might be he might be talking about Miyazaki. Is there a girl that's flying on a glider in Miyazaki?
that would be Kiki. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
That'd
know
be
if he's
Kaka.
talking about Miyazaki.
I
Yeah.
think-
Who are
I
you
think
talking
he-
about?
I think he said
be
that.
a little more
Yeah,
elaborate,
let us
real
know.
quick.
I don't remember. Our family will stop everything to watch A Few Good Men. Michelle doesn't remember
Sure.
what.
Oh, it was for the anime. The
Mm.
Chisei.
You haven't seen a lot of Miyazaki. No.
But you have seen Spirited Away?
Yes, just recently.
Oh, just recently.
Mhm.
What'd you think of it?
Just yesterday.
I
Really,
liked
just
it.
yesterday?
I liked the story and the animation,
No,
but
just-
the animation more than the story.
Yeah, me too.
That,
agree with
that is generally the case with
Yeah.
Miyazaki.
Yeah.
One
But
of the things
it
I
was very like the water like
Beautiful.
animation. I was like, what?
yeah.
That's amazing.
But
Um,
like No Face, is it No Face or Nothing?
Yeah, No
no,
Face.
Nothing Face is a band.
I
No
think
Face.
it's
Yeah,
No
No Face.
Face.
Yeah.
The weird blob monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh
yeah,
you gave
it's
her all the
creepy and
tokens.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I love how it the monsters when they have those big teeth that are like rounded. I don't know, they're not like sharp and like
Fun.
typical
For some, yeah,
like
for some
monsters.
reason I feel like you like the lore of it and the monsters.
Yeah,
and more
I love
so than like the
monsters, yeah.
bigger story and picture. And
Yeah, I mean
narration.
like. I mean
that's- I
that
didn't-
stuff's cool too, but I mean
I
like for
liked
the
all-
most
all
part,
the
I
little
love like the visual aspects of
Dust
stuff like that.
bunnies. I liked
What's
all
that?
those.
Oh
like,
yeah,
those
yeah,
dust
the little
mites.
critters.
So
Yeah.
cute.
With that
Wait, are you
little
talking
demon
about
monster.
Totoro? 'Cause that's what Totoro. They're all dust bunnies.
Oh, Nazca of the Valley of the Wind. Oh, I've never seen that one. I've wanted to see that.
That's the newer one he did, right?
No, that was before Lapido. That was before Castle in the Sky.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like 80s.
You guys
or
should do
something.
Miyazaki on your what is it?
Something I do like
Screencast?
about Miyazaki is
Pcast? What is it? Were you guys talking about movies?
Screen Source?
Screen Source. Thank
Oh.
you.
one of the things I do like about Miyazaki is like he is a pacifist, and so all of his films are very big on like conveying that message
Hmm.
of pacifism,
Yeah.
which I think is a nice change of pace from most films.
Fuck. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I really want to watch Howl's Moving Castle. Maybe
No.
that is my first. I don't know. It's so good. Though.
I like the moment where
Just
they're,
wanna see Phil's
where they're
face
like
when I'm
dripping
talking.
fat and they're trying to climb up the stairs.
Yeah.
Really great.
That's great.
Animation's beautiful.
Mhm. Have you guys ever watched Sailor Moon?
No.
I used to watch that all the time when I was younger.
Mask.
I heard
Hey,
it was
Michelle,
like,
should I
to be an amazing show. And
Yeah.
I watched the
It's
first
actually
episode,
great.
and I was like, "What?"
I mean, I don't know if it's like
Amazing
very team
strong.
drama. Yeah. I don't know. It's like if you're going for like an old.
What does
I
it
don't
remind
know.
you of?
It reminds me of when I was younger. Because
Well,
like,
I
want to
know whether or not I'll like it, so like compare it to.
Okay.
It reminds Phil of like him wanting to like
Pee.
look at girls,
Mm-hmm.
and that was one of the things you got from Sailor Moon. Is like when they would transform, it would just show like their naked outlined
it's like,
body. And like now I'm
Oh,
changing
damn
clothes
it.
with
Yeah.
with dance and like glitter and everything.
And
And
they
then, like,
talked about the planets. I was really into planets. That was
Jupiter.
more my thing.
And it
Was
was
the
always like,
astrology
which
of
one
it.
do you like?
so.
Jupiter. Jupiter was pretty cool.
Jupiter was she was hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked her the best.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it did feel like I don't know, like a teen drama in a ways, but
Totally.
Nothing to
anime.
compare it to,
It was
guys?
fun. I can't think of
Nothing to
anything
compare
like
to?
right now.
I would compare it to.
I would compare it to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Meets Mad Men, and then shits out a Rick and Morty version.
All right, I love it. I
Okay.
love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do we need to catch up on somebody's
Nazi gold.
Nazi gold.
Getting back into Nazi gold. For those of you who missed tuning in early, we had a whole wealth of interesting
That
topics,
was a good one.
like Bill Cosby and Louis C.K. and Nazi gold.
Yeah, Rex, I heard about that. Brock and Misty, the original actors, are coming back to Pokemon for like I think 2 episodes.
Oh, really?
I'm so excited.
Are you really?
Are they still
Oh, yeah,
doing? They're still
absolutely.
doing episodes of it. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
they,
yeah.
It stopped after like
Weird.
movie like Pokemon 2000 or something like that.
What? Oh my God, you're
no
so
idea.
dude. They've had like 10 movies. They've literally had like 10 movies since then.
Really?
Yes, yeah, and the show there's like
Is
been
Team
like
Rocket still around?
that I don't know because I haven't kept up with it, but
okay.
I kept up with like the knowledge of what's going on,
Uh-huh.
but I haven't kept up with the shows.
But like the actual.
Yeah,
like, meat
I did
of it.
watch one movie, one of the newer ones. Yeah, it's fun. They've had like 6 Ashes or something for
Really? Wait,
yeah.
so it's not the same Ash? Or is
Voice
it like
actors.
reboots? Oh,
Voice
okay.
actors, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
is still the same Ash from the same.
I think it's the same Ash. I think it's just the
shitty
people
town
around
he
him
lives
is
in.
like kind of like changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
like whatever happened
entirely
to
sure.
Misty and Brock.
I feel like
and
Rex
that's all I
might know more
remember.
than me.
Rocks. Rocks, what happened?
You just smacked
Rex.
yourself in the face.
I've been doing that all day. I love it.
Do you love it?
Does it have like
What
a
were you gonna
laptop?
say about Nazi gold?
Let's say
You
like
asked
they
me to write it
did
down.
find. Yeah, what if they did find a bunch of Nazi gold? Do you think it's right that they dish it out to the Holocaust survivor? I mean, like, there's not a lot of them now, but like, what do you think they would do with it? Like, do you think that's right if you were? I'm not Jewish. I don't know this. Maybe Tito is the only one who could answer, but because
I'm bad Jewish.
he's a very bad Jew.
You've been a bad Jew.
Okay, the
That's
scene
Dylan
is.
trying to start an improv scene.
No, was it?
I don't know. Do you think that's right to? I mean, like,
Reparations?
well, yeah. Would it be like to reparations, or is that like? Because he made it off of like the suffering of people. Like, I don't know. What would you
Wait,
do with
so
that money?
They,
Wait,
okay, so
what would you do with if you
you-
found Hitler's stash
I'm
of
I'm
gold?
curious if anybody is going to have the answer of, no, do nothing with that money.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
don't
what
give
would
it
be
back to-
what would be the right thing to do?
Well,
Give it
if
to
well,
the
it's
Jewish.
if you-
gold,
if
you
it's
can
gold-
just melt it down into other different looking gold.
Uh-huh.
Like if it's
You
shit,
just
if
turn it
it's
into different
if it's
gold.
just bars of gold
Uh-huh.
that have the Nazi symbol on it, and that's what's bothering you.
no,
You can just
no. I mean, like, but like,
if we're
where does
being
it
actually
go?
literal, that gold is going to end up in a museum
Mhm.
because we don't really use.
That's true.
What
But I mean,
gold
like,
has
wouldn't
value?
that
It has
value
Yes, it does.
be?
What I'm saying,
yeah.
that it would go into a
Some-
museum.
But, like,
not
oh,
all
if
of
they
it.
found
Why
his
wouldn't
treasures.
that gold go towards like surviving members of like
I imagine it would.
stuff like
and
that,
would be
or like
cool.
building like I don't know, like more.
a memorial.
Yeah, more.
What if you
memorials.
imagine it as he took their money and they're getting it
Yeah,
back?
exactly. Like, or would people think like, you know what? I'm not gonna touch anything Hitler ever touched. Like,
you know what?
even
What
if that
would
was
you- what would-
Hitler's
what would you
handkerchief.
do?
Hitler went
What would
through
I do?
each gold piece and touched it.
Yeah, he like licked
He
it.
licked
You
every
can't
gold.
touch it.
That'll do it.
Ew. What
would
would
you-
I do?
Yeah, because I feel like
Number
the
one,
question's
do
coming from
people
you.
know about it? If okay, so
Okay,
let's say in
hold
this
on a
world,
second. Nobody in the world knows
Uh-huh.
that you have discovered
Nazi.
Hitler's Nazi gold.
And for some reason, like I'm like, hey guys,
Here's
Color
the thing.
Circuit, like I got all this funding. I'm now like the
Here's
exec
the thing.
producer. You guys have to bring in money
There
now.
is the swastika on every piece.
Okay.
Rex says there's 28 Pokemon films, so the one you named was like their second
Oh
one.
my God!
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's like the last I ever.
And
paid
Team Rocket
attention
is still
to.
there apparently.
I remember
Yeah,
seeing
they
like I
really?
think it was
Do
like
they still
Pokemon
meow?
2000,
Yeah.
where they're like on the ice floe and there's like Pikachu fighting Pikachu
Yeah.
and like Squirtle
And then
fighting
like he
Squirtle.
peed on him or something, and then he
I fell asleep. I
malfunctioned.
fell
And
asleep,
yeah,
yeah.
I jerked.
That
off.
Okay,
made me
so
cry
what is
when I
the
was a
what?
child.
Okay, so you bring
So, like-
Nazi gold. What do we take it? Is what you're asking?
Oh well, that's what Tito was asking me. Is like, what would I do if I found Nazi gold? Well, I mean, like, there's no real honorable way of spending it. With like, did you just pay me with a swastika?
No. Oh, how'd that get in there?
Yeah, or I go to Pawn Stars. It's like it's genuine. It was melted down from Jewish teeth or something.
We gotta bring in our Nazi gold expert.
Yeah, it's like woo. I don't think I could. Like, I would have to like turn it over.
Do you really think it
And
would go
figure out
to a
what to do.
museum if it was a lot of gold?
If
But
it
yeah,
was
it's like
actual, yeah, I think it would go to a museum.
But I mean, like,
all
why
of it.
wouldn't they use that money? You don't think they would use money from like the money that you could get from that gold value to?
No, for
Like
some
better
reason, I think it
something?
would go into a museum.
It would just be
I-
better.
it's a historical artifact now.
Here's
right?
the thing:
Mhm.
if that gold falls into the wrong hands, okay, let's.
He's been on this rant
if
for a while.
If a sympathizer finds that gold, he's gonna be like, shit, we have our own currency now.
Mhm.
The entire alt right has.
You're
Nazi
now
gold.
well funded.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Charlottesville? What's this?
Charlottesville.
Yeah, Charlottesville has their own bank now, and it's
Yeah.
Nazi.
The
Nazi gold.
Charlottesville. No Jews allowed. No black people.
All of Charlottesville, every
Oh.
person that lived there.
What do you guys think of this Trump guy?
I'm a fan.
We know.
He can do no wrong.
I don't like his policies, but I just like the way he talks to
You
people.
like how he's like very assertive and like
Have
he
you
talks
guys
down
like
to people.
seen like the way Obama would talk? It was so eloquent and nice and beautiful, and he had a
He was
voice
so
too.
elitist.
It was really nice.
You do look. I'm not
Remember
much.
to say he does look
for,
like Obama?
I'm Rock.
I will
I'm Rock
say
Harrison,
like,
and this
I'm not.
is my pawn shop.
Rick
Rick
Harrison.
Harrison.
It's the guy
What's
from
that?
Pawn Stars. Have you guys watched Pawn Stars? I love that.
Yeah,
show.
it's fun.
So yeah, it's
fun.
so cool.
They had a recent one actually where they brought in this guy brought in like 50 Charizard cards,
Really?
and it was worth like 30 grand, 40 grand or
Really?
something. Yeah.
Sick.
What? The other day I actually was looking
Are you
up.
sitting
I
on
was.
gold?
I might have one.
I have my old Pokemon cards. Maybe I should bring them
I
in.
did have
Get
a
an
Charizard
appraiser
card.
here.
And
Yeah,
it
I
was
had like 3.
Like the. Fuck
Did
you
you
guys. I
sell
never
them?
got that.
I don't know where the fuck they are. I've literally looked for them.
My favorite
like,
was still
so
Jigglypuff.
much. I cannot find them.
Jigglypuff.
I might know where.
Jigglypuff's fun.
He's the best.
I did rebuy these ones up here, this
Mhm.
Mewtwo and this Pikachu deck, because they reprinted old Pokemon cards.
Oh, did they really?
So yeah, if you notice, that's the original Pikachu card.
yeah.
The weird fat
Yeah.
one, and that's the original
I had a
Mewtwo.
ton
And
of
they
those,
would
I
like
think.
outline everything like
Yeah.
in that yeah.
Like a metallic.
It's kind of cool that they did a reprint thingy.
I actually looked that up the other day, and yeah, I don't know if I have anything valuable in terms of cards because I have a ton of Magic cards too, and like the ones I thought were valuable apparently were not valuable. It's like, damn it, I could buy it now for like $4.
This one does so much damage.
Yeah, like I guess the rarest Magic card is like Black Lotus or something like that.
It's a blue eyes white eyes
White
blue
Eyes
dragon.
Blue Dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the infamous Pokemon
Yeah,
of all.
that's
He's
like
the
the
hardest to catch in Digi
You
World.
guys,
Did you
you
world?
guys want to watch like a 3-minute sketch?
Oh shit, I forgot. We have to do that too.
We
We
have
have to.
we have stuff.
Or we can do that too. Do you want to watch that first?
I want to show
Or do you want
this.
to do the?
Can I
Help Me,
show
I'm
this,
Scared
Phil?
Jack?
something.
What was it?
Or I'm sorry, Wes. Could I show your party?
Neckbeard long thighs. That's the Pokemon I have.
Neck
What are
beard
you talking
long.
about?
Can I show your party?
Oh no.
No.
What party?
No,
It's too
it-
exclusive,
No,
huh?
no,
It's
too
it's
exclusive.
private.
It's too exclusive.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay. I want to show the
private.
party.
What
I have to.
party?
I have to switch back because I don't remember where I put it. Or I don't know where it is on
I
these
like how you
tabs.
switch to a close-up view of your face while you do this.
Oh, I just switched to it's just us two now. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was an
Is this
accident.
video like 7 minutes?
What video?
Don't have I'm
Oh, that party? Are you talking about? Your.
Is that 2?
How long is that, Phil?
That's a
I love
that, like, 2 or a 3.
Commenting on it recently.
Perfect.
Every now and then I'll invite one of you.
I remember, like when I first met you and became friends with Facebook, I got him.
Why the hell did it take so long for me to get invited?
Because I forgot about it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny Carroll, thanks for joining us.
What's up? What is your
Hello.
opinion on Nazi gold?
Are
Hey,
you
Michelle, what is
pro
your?
Nazi gold?
Danny.
Are you
If I'm
gonna?
not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the same Danny. Danny's improviser at the Bucks.
Danny Zuko?
He
What?
came up with Scott and Jessica and Nick.
Oh, wait, Danny, are you the guy that was on the One Night Stanley show last Saturday?
Was
were
it
you,
on
were
it?
You, were you the one that was interviewed?
No. No, I just told you he came up with Nick and no, that guy that's on Steam. That's a whole new. Those guys haven't even finished intermediate.
Disgusting.
Those guys are on
How
Steam
how
and
dare they?
They were on Steam and they just
Shut
finished
up.
Basic
Go
2.
see The Hive tomorrow at 10:15.
Hey, shut up. Go
Because
see
we
The
love
Hive.
you.
No, Danny just had a kid.
Hey, Rex. I gotta go later, fam. Bye, Rex. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Rex.
Bye. Okay.
Good luck with them Pokemon. What are we watching? Don't hug me, I'm scared, or are we?
Oh, shit. Why did I do
shitting?
that?
I didn't like Ash. I'm sorry. I hated Ash.
God damn it! You're a bad person.
He was
You're just
the worst
a bad
one. He was
person.
just such a weenie.
I liked Misty.
He's like Winnie. Weenie. Yeah. I like Misty too. She was fine.
She was fine.
Do you want to watch this or no?
Yeah, sure. This is for you, weirdos.
Look at.
Don't hug me. I'm scared. Oh, watch this, everybody.
I like this already.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face, walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
'Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair. I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really boring.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down.
What?
Here's another good tip
Yeah?
of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favorite color.
Blue. Green.
Green is not a creative color. There's one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative. Get creative. Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
It's super interesting how stuff like that can like borderline on like horror, you know?
Yeah.
Love stuff like that.
Yeah. It's so cool. I just
I
love like
really
the-
enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
weird, huh?
I
Just-
love
yeah,
when it
just like the
gets
weird twist, and it's like,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
what? Did I just see a human heart?
Remember glitter on the heart?
Just slam it. That's how I'm creatively.
Oh my
It's like
god.
So
the
this is-
it's
that's
like
an old video. I
Uncanny
saw that.
Valley.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
You've never seen it, and
It's
you never seen it.
2011.
I
It's
think
6 years
I-
old.
They have a bunch of videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one of their videos before.
They always get dark.
I think
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the only one, or maybe another one.
be creative again. I want to try that thing. Oh my gosh! Have you guys ever watched like parents react to shit?
Oh my gosh, I really like I love those, but I like the Korean ones.
Oh, really?
Like
Americans
my
watching like
my
Korean.
favorite one. I can't remember the title, but it's like Koreans try to see like white people,
Uh-huh.
and they get those little gadget things that hold eyes open, and it's just like clamping their eyes open. I mean, I could just show it to you, but they're like, wow,
insane.
like I
That's
could
so-
see the world
Is
so
it a
much
joke or
better.
is it-
It's a joke.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're joke.
Like Jesus
It's just
Christ.
these cute little Asian girls, and they're
Yeah.
like, they're just really funny people.
Yeah.
But they're like, God, no wonder Americans just get so much shit done. They could see so many more things.
That's
It's
cool.
so good. Yeah.
I want to go to South Korea. I think that'd be fun.
I'd
I
love
want to
to
go
go
to North
there.
Korea
really?
and just stay there.
I would not want to go there.
That's the one scary thing about going to South Korea is that you have the chance
You're
of
really
getting
close to
killed
North
by
getting,
North
yeah,
Koreans.
getting nuked. Yeah. But like Matt Joe actually went to South Korea to
Yeah.
visit his sister and stuff like that. And he
Nope.
was just like,
you like it?
It was his sister, I thought.
Nope.
Who was it?
It was a sister.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
That's good. Do that instead.
Call back.
Oh. Give him that soda. Yeah, he said he really enjoyed it, but like he said, like healthcare, like he got an eye test and like eye exam and glasses, like 2 different types of prescriptions or whatever for
Nice.
like under $90 or something
That's
like that.
awesome.
I know. I was like, why don't we fucking do that here? I paid like $300 for these.
What
fuckers.
is have any of you been out of the country? And if have any of you been out of the country? Then I have a follow up. You've been to Mexico?
I was
I've never
born.
been.
I was born in Portugal.
So no.
Yeah, but you haven't been there since you were 2.
Nope.
When did you move out of Portugal?
3.
Okay,
3.
then yeah, you don't remember shit.
In the year of 3.
In the year of our Lord.
I've been to Mexico.
Did you like it?
That's
Yeah.
never be.
Okay, so it sounds like
again.
you guys haven't done a ton of traveling.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. What is like your ultimate? Like, where's your next place? I shouldn't say ultimate. Like, where do you want to go? Where does the country?
Like if I had my what is the
I want
country?
to go to the
What country
box
is it?
on Fridays. to
God
check 'em
damn
out.
it.
Oh wow, you know what? I really want to do that too.
Well,
Is
let's
there
go
anything-
together.
Is there anything happening?
Yes, there is.
Michelle says the lady who does my nails keeps asking me to go to Vietnam with her. What? Why is she asking you?
I would not want to go to Vietnam because they eat everything there that isn't nailed down to the floor. But
We're talking
I
about
would try dog.
porches, light bulbs.
it's true. I've seen many videos.
Anything that's on a ceiling.
Fly strips.
Lights.
That's why you don't want to go to Vietnam.
I don't know. There's 2
There's
places
gonna be
because
fly
I wanted to go to Japan for the longest time, or like
sounds
Tokyo or
fun.
something like that because like it just looks really cool.
Yeah, I remember having
I've
the
been
fascination
there.
when I was
Yeah.
like a teenager with Japan.
Fuck you!
Which I
Uh,
feel like a lot of guys have.
yeah.
Like
What do-
Japan's so cool and weird.
Where do you guys want to go?
Tokyo. Or I think the place that I probably. Oh man, I don't know. Because I want to go there. I'll give you my top 3 right now because I don't know what I want to do.
Got
I
it.
want to go to Tokyo or Japan, just anywhere in Japan really, to see like anything there. I want to go to France. I want to go see like the Eiffel Tower, but they're always like lately they've been on lockdown for like terrorist events.
Bleu, there's
Yeah.
a van
Why do you want to see the
Yeah,
Eiffel Tower?
What?
Why do you want to see the Eiffel Tower?
I just want to go to France. I just think France is a really neat place.
It's real neat.
It's okay.
No, not everything's Amelie and
Wait,
delicatessen.
what?
There's not poppy French music playing all the time that makes
Yeah.
me feel like I'm in a
I want to
toy's
see mimes.
house.
I want to see real mimes.
That would actually
no, I
be
don't
pretty
know.
cool.
Like France, like it's supposed to be like very beautiful there, and like with the city of lights and stuff like
Yeah,
that, and
France
like
is
very
gorgeous.
romantic and all that stuff. And I would want to go there and meet the woman of my dreams. Is Danielle still watching? That's a joke. And possibly like Switzerland or Iceland, whichever. I want to see the Aurora Borealis like really bad.
Okay,
That
okay.
would be
Really
amazing.
want to see it.
That
That's
would
on
be
like my
amazing.
bucket, like my overall bucket list. I really want to see the Aurora
That'd be
Borealis.
amazing. Let's go together.
Okay, hold hands. We'll fly
Yes,
there.
but on the way there, let's stop off at the box on Friday.
Oh, that sounds good. I need to get my laugh fixed for our long plane ride. Groupon every now and then actually does have like you could go to like Iceland for like.
I thought you were gonna say the box.
You can actually go to the box for like 2 days for
Yeah,
the exact amount you would pay if you'd go there
They
once.
have like a plane ticket that goes like
Yeah.
from the Aurora Borealis to the box.
You guys don't get comps, do you?
Yes.
We do.
Can
Now
I
we
have a
do.
comp?
Hell to the yeah.
If you want one, sure. But then who's gonna pay? Because Danielle no longer.
Oh, I see.
Not
what you're
gonna
saying.
let her pay.
Do we get 1 comp or 2 comps? 1 comp?
Wait, who's we? Oh, each individual
All of us. Yeah,
gets
yeah.
a comp, right?
I would say good
does
rule
the
of
whole
thumb is probably 1,
Does the
just
whole
because there's
crew-
7 of us.
Yeah, does the whole crew
yeah,
get
14.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the whole
14.
audience.
Yeah, that's pretty much half of the
It's like,
audience.
well, you guys are having an audience, but ain't no money coming in.
Can I have your comp tomorrow?
Not that I don't know. It's not like we're
I
seeing
or
anything
does-
anyway,
okay.
but yeah. If you want to comp, well, I'm giving mine to Danielle, so you can have
I got
Wesley's.
Wesley's
Okay,
comp.
cool.
I can give you my comp.
No, nobody wants.
I want.
your
I want.
comp.
Can I have your comp?
You can have mine comp? Yeah, you can have
All
mine
right,
comp.
everyone. Thank you. Wait, what's your top?
Can I have my comp?
That's pretty cool.
What's your top 3 places to travel?
Maybe I want to go to Vienna.
Lame.
Vienna.
Oh, the
like to see the sausages.
Vienna, maybe the
Yeah,
best.
why Vienna?
I don't know.
Fuck is
Just
his name?
sausage.
Piano Man. Maybe the best Billy Joel song is Vienna.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know it either.
I don't know. Look,
It
seems
feels
cool.
like whatever.
Seems nice. Seems I don't.
That's the one with the boats, right?
Yeah,
Like
lots of
you
boats.
go everywhere.
That's
No,
Venice.
no, no, no.
Oh,
That's
Venice. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where's Vienna?
It's like in the it's like right below
Afghanistan.
It's like it's like Germany. It's in Austria.
Oh.
Okay.
And yeah. Where else? What else is a good place?
Like England or like Sweden or
Yeah,
Wait, you want to go to Vienna?
Iceland probably. I want
Iceland.
to see all the like the black beaches.
The Mighty Ducks.
Those are cool.
Let's all go to Iceland because I think they have the aurora
And
borealis.
Sweden. Yeah, I gotta go to Sweden. You know?
Because he's Swedenborg.
Yeah, Swedenborg.
See where all the
That's
birds
the only
came
reason.
Swedenborg.
That's the only reason.
I just feel like these are like weird
from.
reasons.
I want to go. Well, I want to go to
I
France
think
because
that's
I
the
am
reason.
part French, or my last name is French at least too. So why
See,
not?
that's weird. That's weird to me. Like that
What's
isn't.
your last name again? Ray. So you want to go visit a ray gun?
You want to go visit a spaceship?
My last name is Garcia.
I know. Shut up. I don't want people to know that. We talked a lot about Nazi gold today. Well, where's your Tito real quick? Because you said you had a story, right?
I
Where's
have
your-
a story.
No, Dylan.
Oh, my favorite.
You
I don't.
said you
I don't. You know, whatever. Well, I want to go to Portugal because I have
Uh-huh.
family there.
Right.
That I haven't met, and then
Portugal.
like I would want to go to like one of the Nordic places so I could see, because like that's cool,
Vikings.
like Switzerland or whatever. What was
Doing
that?
black metal.
Denmark.
Denmark.
And
Jordan.
I'd probably want to go to like I don't know, maybe, Cameroon might be beautiful. Who knows?
What is that?
Cameroon.
Where's that?
Where's
It's
that?
in Cameroon.
Is in Cambodia. It's a holiday
No,
in Cambodia.
Cameroon is
A macaroon is a
Africa.
food.
Yeah, you idiot.
Is that really? Is that a country?
Like a
Cameroon, yeah.
Hawaii.
Why?
I have
Why?
a friend who
Like
did.
an
Yeah.
Like
I have a
a
friend who
Hawaii
did
place.
Like Jamaica or something.
capoeira that
Yeah.
that was Cameroonian.
Just any place that's
Um,
like Hawaii.
Well, I guess because
like
I
a
was doing like
beach,
an
like
even
Hawaii.
spread of like experiencing the world. Like go to Portugal where I came from, check out
not a
some Nordic
country.
countries, and like
Yeah.
okay, check out a place in Africa.
Interesting.
So that'd be.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah.
Cool. I had a girlfriend. I told her to go back to Africa. She did. She's a missionary.
That's not.
She's a missionary.
It's not.
Yeah.
You dated a missionary?
Well, she is now, but
Oh, is that why you don't date her anymore?
what's that? That's mainly why. That's the only reason.
That's one of the.
No, that was a joke I wanted to come to because like I found out she's like in Ethiopia, like with the Peace Corps or something like that. So
Wow.
I wanted to try and come up with a joke. It's like I had a girlfriend. I told her to go back to Africa, so she joined the Peace
That sounds
Corps.
racist.
Yeah,
He's 11.
I'm working on it. Anyway, anything else? Anybody else want to talk about? We're good. Come to a nice wind down. Or Dylan, where are your top 3 places to move to?
I've been. I think that. I mean, like I stopped in Seoul.
Acting Academy?
Huh?
Seoul Acting Academy?
Seoul Acting Academy. No, the places that I've spent like significant amount of time, Japan and Thailand and Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my next is it's either India or China.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
I'm really like fascinated by
Chinese.
majorly different cultures.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to go. Like I feel like
To
any,
when we
any
wanna go to, like-
You don't
European
wanna go to
country,
London.
Yeah.
any European country is
It's too much of what you.
it's too
already
much
have
like of
here.
what we already
Yeah.
see, and I
Yeah.
don't care to see just another awesome first world country
Yeah.
that has cool strip malls and stuff.
Yeah.
Would it maybe be like a
Digimals.
letdown if you went anticlimactic if you actually went to Transylvania, and you're like, oh, there's no vampires here.
My
Because Transylvania exists, right?
I know
What am
some.
thinking
It
of?
is, yeah.
yeah,
They
yeah.
exist,
I know
right?
somebody from Transylvania. Actually,
Yeah.
I work with them in the lab.
Are they lame?
Did he want to suck your blood?
I want to share your tuna sandwich.
It's like I'll hang out with you at night. Did he talk like that?
Did he? Did he? Did he?
That's the best racist voice.
yeah.
It's supposed to like
Yeah, it's
these
so
people. Yeah, like these people talk like this.
Is it really racist? Aren't they white?
It's super racist.
In Scrubs, they did Count Blackula,
Count Blackula.
and
love
and
that.
Turk does that accent. Does
You
that accent.
ain't gonna be. You ain't draining no more blood from my pimp slapping hand.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's what he says. And then he gets mad at the guy because like it's so racist. He's like, I told you, louder and blacker. Yeah. I watched too much Scrubs. Okay.
You feel like
everyone.
you're in the I need to get up like.
If anything, it's just like antsiness. Like I've been.
I
saying for a
see.
while.
It's 11:30.
All right, everybody, we're gonna end this now. We hope you don't think we're all racist. Just half of the table.
Just
Not
half of
this.
us.
Push it over there.
Diagonal.
Diagonal.
Racism. Do you guys want to watch a
I don't know.
sketch?
Oh, do you want to watch that real
Eh,
quick
Whatever.
before we go?
I mean, it's
Yeah, it's up to you.
Just put it on.
okay.
Dylan has put it on. We're gonna watch one more thing, and then we'll.
called.
Do we want to talk after?
Pretend you have
Sign out?
cancer.
Okay.
Or,
He just been pretending
or
for
you,
years.
I guess it's UCB. Pretend you have cancer.
Let's never be creative again.
Yeah, if I don't type in UCB, it's just some guy on a webcam like pretending to have cancer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just like. I feel like
We're not
thi-
waking
this-
up your woman, are
This
we?
is
Jessica
gone.
is
Yeah.
gone until Tuesday, so I'm going
Cool.
to be,
Streaming
after the
nonstop.
stream. Yeah, honestly, I might just play some video games or something. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is example like this probably came about from like an improv scene. And they just refined it to be a sketch.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Because I had cancer, guys. I don't
It's
have to
true.
let you know.
Yeah, we
The
all
first one.
fucking know.
It's that first one.
You should totally come running with me sometime.
I totally should. That sounds so fun.
Yeah. Do you want me to go get you another latte or something like that?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah. Well, no, I've been having a really great time with you.
Yeah, I feel really nice about it.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, shit, that's my ex-girlfriend. She wanted to get coffee today, and I told her I couldn't because I had to go meet my friend with cancer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all right, so if she comes back, you have to pretend that you have cancer, all right?
Really?
Yes, she's gonna cause a huge scene if you don't. It's gonna be really awful.
I don't really feel comfortable.
Yes, it's fine, all right? Okay, she's coming back. You have cancer. You have cancer. You have cancer.
Hi, Greg.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Hey.
hi, Liz. Oh, this is my friend Ann. She's my friend with cancer.
Hi, Anne. How are you feeling? Very bad. I have cancer.
Long pauses for the laugh.
Can we just get a minute? She hasn't taken her medication today.
Yeah, sure. Let's get a drink.
Great, great. You're supposed to have cancer, not be retarded.
Oh my god, you put me on the spot.
And that's what you came up with?
I get really nervous when people put me on the spot. I mean, why don't we just tell her the truth?
Oh, no. I cannot get coffee with this girl. It will be very, very uncomfortable, all right? No, absolutely not. Okay, she's coming back. Do better.
My grandma had cancer, and I know how rough it can be.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been pretty rough. Sometimes I think.
Oh my god, what did you give her?
I'm sure she's fine. Nothing. I'm sure she's absolutely
Of
fine.
course he would say that. You need to check on her. I'm gonna call 911.
No, you don't need to call 911. Oh.
I mean, that's better, right? People with cancer die.
You don't have cancer.
You told me to act like I did.
All right, fine. But now she's going to call 911, and then she's going to find out I was lying, and everything's just going to be horrible.
Well, I think I did well considering the situation.
No, you did horribly. All right, you didn't even stop talking like a retard.
I can't stop midstream.
Okay, she's coming back. Okay, come back to life. All right, come back to life.
That's not much fun. She's a zombie.
What is this?
She has turned into a zombie.
Did you tell her to do this to get out of getting coffee with me?
Not this. I told her.
Not
I told her to pretend that she had cancer.
You're an asshole.
Well, I don't have to get coffee with her, so thank you.
Hi, I'm Nate from the UCB Theater. You can watch some.
I like it.
He was pretty cool. I thought I heard a Dylan guy laughing there.
Yeah.
Like you're laughing. Like, Yeah. Just comes back as a zombie.
Did you guys used to do sketches for the
Comedy
for the
question mark.
arcade? No.
Comedy question mark.
Just comedy question mark. Yeah. Were you all three of you in comedy?
I did not.
Did
end up
not.
on that show.
Do you guys miss like live sketch at all?
I do.
You
yeah.
do?
We came up with like I don't know. It was like probably one of my favorite sketches, the gayest Christmas ever. It was like about a son who came out to his family. It was just stupid. Like you'd have to check it out.
I'd like to. Did you guys film any of it?
No, we performed that one a lot, didn't we? Oh wait, no, you guys did. You guys filmed ones. I wasn't a part of those.
Yeah,
but
we have whole shows filmed somewhere. I don't know who
I think Table Hat.
has a lot from
Really?
back in those days.
You guys did Table Hat. Have you seen Table Hat?
I love Table Hat. Table Hat.
Have you seen Table Hat? Look up Table Hat real quick.
Is it you guys?
It's him.
Table Hat's pretty great.
Is it on YouTube yet?
I thought
Yeah, it is.
What do I type in?
Table Hat.
One word?
It's definitely on Facebook.
God.
Is it one word?
Table Hat.
There it is. Just watch it.
Introducing Table Hat, the only wearable head-strap table. Table Hat is great for parties. Your friends will be impressed and strangers will be aroused. Table Hat is exploding throughout Europe.
Table Hat! Yeah, I know you.
Engineered by scientists at the LHC. Using a band of space-age adhesive paper, Table Hat ensures stability and a place where you can put stuff for a bit. Table Hat, your portable, wearable table solution. Introducing Table Hat,
Oh, it's not
a
over.
hat that is on a table.
Just wait for more.
Introducing Table Hat. After decades of competition, Table Hat and Table Hat are merging to form Table Hat. Table Hat is a hat on a wearable table hat. This time, your friends will not only be impressed with your table hat, but also your fashionable table hat, resting gingerly on your table hat. Table Hat.
Oh, that's good. Table Hat.
You guys like so many times.
I love
It's so
when
cool.
like Table Hat.
Table Hat. Yeah.
Was that another person with a table hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's exploding
You guys were
around
excited
Europe.
to see each other?
Oh, let's.
Yeah. We'll wrap this up, everybody, for the what are we? Burnt Bagel. Thank you again to all the people who are here. Table Hat, Tito Hat, Tito Cuellar. We got Dylan Warden, and Wesley Green.
Wesley Hat.
Wesley Hat. And I am Phil Stein. I don't know. Does anybody want to say anything else before we go? Quick, make sure you go see, what are we?
The
Hive.
10:15 at the box. Fridays.
Woo!
Um,
Keep looking for the stars to see Dylan do Color
Falling.
Circuit.
What's this? Thursday. So Saturday we're playing. Oh god damn it! He didn't bring the game with him. We're playing
Motherfucker.
Goth Court, which is a 6+
he took it.
person party live action party game. Let me give you the description because I actually don't. I haven't read it.
I think you had it. Oh, well, we read it that one time you opened it.
Yeah, I forgot. Live action party game or funeral game about eldritch justice and a small claims court that settles petty disputes between goths and norms. Requires nothing more than cards contained herein and a keen sense of oppressiveness of mundane society.
They
A game
said
made for
urine.
Phil.
Awesome. Maybe I'll check that out.
That is Saturday. If you guys are bored Saturday during the day, we need more players. That's at 3 p.m. MST. At 6 p.m. MST, Chucklefucker will be interviewing
John Quayer.
Eric Lastmer.
Eric. No, that's not his last. Escobar. Eric Escobar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brother of
Pablo.
Pablo Escobar.
Brother of Pablo Escobar.
Cool. He did comedy, the whole drug thing.
That's at
didn't
6
work
p.m.
out
MST, hosted by myself and Kendra. Sunday at 1 p.m. we have Circuit Board podcast with the Circuit Board members. We took your Advice and Duo account. We are going to be doing less circuit boards and more CC updates. You know, Yeah, doing that kind of shit. It's a good idea. Good idea. And then Sunday at everybody.
Something good came out of keeping Jess up way too late.
I
felt really bad.
Did you see her post?
Yes, I felt really bad.
I didn't see it, and I didn't tell her, but I've been wanting to tell her. Like, I feel like you, like in my head, I haven't told her. I was like, I feel like you kind of publicly shamed people.
Which is was.
No,
fine.
that's not a way. Maybe a message.
I mean, I thought if anything, I was like, I thought it would be in the Color Circuit Friends thing
or something.
I thought it was there, and I was like, oh,
or
it's
even
public.
just a direct message or something.
Yeah,
or she could have just asked me.
But I mean, like, hey, it is
Yeah.
part of her place. She can vent however she wants.
Yeah,
I didn't tell her.
That's why I always respect you guys. I'm just saying that. So.
It's her being assertive. I ain't gonna stop her being assertive.
It is that, and that is weird. That is out of place for her to be assertive too. Like, because she is generally a pretty passive person.
Pretty goddamn
We're up till 6.
Maybe that's why it's like extreme measures for kind of an extreme circumstance.
Like,
I'm going to kill someone. All right, everybody.
And then Sunday at 3 p.m. Screen Source.
Screen Source.
Jessica will not be there because I kicked her out of the house after that awful message that she. No, she's on a little vacation with the family. I'm looking for another person to host that show with to replace her. I asked Tiffany, and she will not be available. I'm not putting it on the table just yet, but I think I'm going to ask Barbara.
God damn it, Tiffany.
Yeah, she's always busy, huh? Yeah, I haven't seen Barbara in a while.
She might not be able to.
Who? What?
Barbara.
Oh, are you hanging out with Barbara on that day?
I was looking to see if I would even be free that day, but no, they're doing the Ox Dog Improv thing, and she's like heavily a part of that. So.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Have you been?
I haven't either. But you sent them a syllabus of sorts.
I did.
Or a curriculum.
They ignored me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
interesting.
We'll talk about it after this.
Oh, sure. Yeah. In case they're watching.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Go to Color Circuit. So like, favorite, and subscribe.
Yes, do all those.
Danielle, please. I hope you have dinner for me because I'm starving.
Danielle.
Do it.
Chop.